What up, everybody?
You can open the door for me, for me.
All right, we're live. Special video again, thanks to Lazar. He's sponsored this video. We're kicking it up a notch for this video. We're not going to go as crazy as we did the other night, but we kicked it up with a little different type of beer, guys. So what we're going to be doing is we got these Elysian Space Dust. Oh, I see you, Bubonic. What up, man? You guys are quick. Hey, bud, how you doing? I'm trying to work on it. I drank a little too much the other day, so I'm going to try to work on it with a little hair of the dog. So instead of getting a 12-pack, I just went with a 6-pack, but then I kicked it up a little by getting the 8.2s. Right. Camera's all clean. Shiny. All right, guys. I've got a little left of this. I'm going to probably have to open up something else in this video, but this is the sour. I grabbed the wrong lid. It says sour oat. It says sour grapes, but it's actually the sour OG. Yeah, I have the sour OG. So this is the sour OG I'm smoking on. I got a little bit of it left, or dabbing on. All right, let's see. All right, everybody. So we're gonna have a good video again. Lazar is sponsoring this video. He donated $50 the other day to the buymeacoffee.com. If you guys ever want to donate anything, you guys can always donate at buymeacoffee.com. I will sponsor, it'll sponsor video. If you guys want me to do a special beer or get a special extract, I'll get whatever you guys want. He asked for a PBR beer, which I got. He said I didn't have to do anything because he's a legend. But I wanted to do something special for him. So I did that video the other day, got the PBR, got a 12-pack of Tecate, and today I'm getting it with this. So again, shout out to him. All right. And we're also live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We also got the Discord, guys. If you guys want to get on there, you can always post pics, chit chat. A lot of us are like-minded individuals. We can all hang out, especially if I'm not on here. That's where I'll be. All right. So this is the Space Dust. Again, I used to always love this because it looked like a bud. We'll let that head settle. Try to get as much out of it as I can. Takes a while with these fucking IPAs. But yeah, got that. Got the Harry Potter game I've been slowly working on.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Lumos.
I don't know what I'm supposed to
Revelio.
do. I guess nothing. Wait, where do I go? Now's the part of the game where I just run around and get lost. Hey, Token? Dad Marine time. You know it, buddy. I'm going to try to jump off here. Let's see what happens. Can I get down there a little quicker? Hey! 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 Well, already we're having issues. I should be able to jump off that. All right, let's do a Dad Marine. I'll just chill here for a second. This is where this is where you'd find me most of the time, right here, getting stoned.
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos.
All right, dab time. All right, let me... All right, got everything rocking and rolling. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Making sure all the comments are working. All right, guys. So first one to go. We got 6 of these guys. Probably too much. We'll see how it goes. We also got the Earl Jr. Cup Rig. This is the one that Ken wants to make some root beer floats in. And we're going to do some dabs here. I got to clean up this dabber. The dabber's getting sticky. I probably got a whole dab just on that dabber. All right. All right. Who's ready to do a dab? Do a dab, Marine, or just watch me have some fun. All right, I think the first one's gonna feel good. I needed one. I need a little hair of the dog. Little hair of the dog. Little doggy hair. I got doggy hair all over my apartment. Probably gonna be dabbing it anyway. Probably get hair of the dog in every single dab. All right, guys. Load your bowls, roll, don't trouble, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready, guys. I'm gonna start heating up my nail now. Ready, set, flame on. Speaking of flame on, you know, they're redoing Fantastic Four for the 3rd time. I know they had some TV shows and other ones, but 3rd big movie release, I guess. The first one I thought was really good. The second one, I didn't really hardly watch the second time they redid the Fantastic Four. This new one looks pretty good. I'm excited to see how that plays out. They got Robert Downey Jr. coming back. So it'll be interesting. All right, guys. Again, we got the Earl Jr. Cup Rig. We're dabbing some of the Sour OG by Wavy. And we got some Space Dust IPA 8.2. Special thanks to Lazar. Hey, Dank. Chilling, getting my dab on. You want to play some golf? I can swap over to golf. I don't mind. Got me a couple beers here, trying to get the hair of the dog going, bud. I haven't been feeling really good after yesterday. I drank a little too much. Oh. Alex, I'm sure is going to like that. All right. Let this cool down a bit. I'm excited. I need this dab. Yeah. Oh, Alex is Alex here? Yeah, Alex is here. Good afternoon, Cannabis Soul. Got that space dust about to dab or drink. Yeah. Oh, hey, Big Perm. All right, we got a little bit of everybody everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Got the nice 8.2 IPA here. This one's one of the first strong beers I think I ever did a submarine with. I remember back in the day, I used to do the Tecates. I think when I tried to get a little harder one, this is one of the first ones I did. All right, let's go. Let's kill that hangover. It ain't even a hangover. I just don't feel 100%. I just feel like this will do it. I'll tell you something else that's been going on the cruise too. We got a lot of new updates about the cruise too. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
The sun through. Don't let the mood intrude. Nothing raise it like knew no it was here. No it's here. Is the door closed or is it a placebo or is it?
That was a small dab of beer. Once it touches your lips, it's so good. All right. Those thick IPAs are hard to slam. That foam's so heavy, it just wants to come back up. Ugh. But so we're going to end up doing the side by side ATV tour. So we're going to be doing that, and we're going to do that in Cabo. I wasn't planning on getting the drink package. I was thinking I'm just going to buy the drinks because my wife doesn't drink a whole lot. And I felt like I was trying to drink for two. And I just always feel like shit after like one day of drinking. So wasn't going to get the drink package. But then I looked that up. Oh, you did it. Let's go, Dank. So I found it. The drink package on the Carnival was almost $90 a day. Now, the drink package on Royal Caribbean, $64 a day. So that's like $25 difference. That's like 2 drinks roughly. And so I don't feel like I'm gonna it's a lot cheaper. That's 2 drinks per day less I have to drink. Oh. So I might end up getting the drink package since it's cheaper and I won't feel as pressured. All I have to get is like 4 drinks roughly to make it. And again, that includes specialty coffees, milkshakes, and everything. So the nice thing about Royal Caribbean, they don't have a drink limit on Royal Caribbean either, though. 15 alcoholic drinks is your max on a Carnival cruise ship, unlimited on Royal Caribbean. And that's another reason I kind of want to get that drink package because then I might be not inclined to be drinking fucking old fashions every day and shit, just trying to make sure I'm faded, you know? I'll take simple small drinks all day. So, shout out to Royal Caribbean. They seem like they're kicking ass. All right, pour your beers, guys. I got number 2 poured. Man. Yeah, if I want, I can just chill with some beers. I'm gonna, or just have some fun fruity drinks, and, not have to feel pressured. I ain't gonna feel like a pressure to fucking, well, I got, like, with that one day I maxed my drinks out. It's like, man, I wasn't drinking enough. And it's like, now I ain't gonna feel pressure to push it too hard. It's not too much of a price where I don't feel like I have to. And I have unlimited. So if I want to drink a fucking 20 beers in a day or something, I can. That was the other reason I didn't want to drink beers because sometimes I could drink, more than 15 if I wanted to. But yeah, I think I've changed my whole mind about getting.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Ugh. Ooh, that first beer's feeling good. That hair of the dog's creeping. It's running away. Far, far away. All right, dab number 2. Damn it, where did I lost one of my fucking windows. Idiot. Telling you. That there. All right. All right, who's ready for another dab? Bongs up. Alex, you ready? All right, let's do it. I got everything back. All right, everybody, get your nails out, loadable, George on short lunch. Turn on your vaporizers. We've got the 8.2 beers out. Again, shout out to Lays Lazar sponsoring the video. Dude rocks. Big donator. Pouring now. Do it, Taylor. What up, my dude? I fucking drank a little too much yesterday. So I got hair of the dog going now. My day was just dragging, guys. You know, the nice thing about living in like a luxury apartment like mine, so my stove went out. I had some issues with my stove, and they got me a brand new stove like 6 months ago. And then like 8 months ago, I was having issues with my washer and dryer, brand new washer and dryer. And so now I was having issues with my sink. They don't like to fix shit here. They just get me new shit. So I was having issues with my sink. So they got me a new sink. So now I basically just need to get a new microwave, a new stove, and a new washer and dryer. And I got all my appliances replaced. Granted, they all are pretty new to begin with, but it is nice that they do that. And I got a brand new sink in the kitchen. The guy goes, he always says the same thing. It seems like a pain in the ass. I'll just put a new one in. I was like, all right. He said that to me about my stove, and then he said the same thing about my washer and dryer. Yeah. Woo. I was faded. But yeah, we got the Royal Caribbean coming up, buddy. June 25th. Unlimited drink package is way cheaper, $64. And it's unlimited. I don't get 15. So I can drink whatever the fuck I want. And it's cheap enough where I don't feel like I'm gonna have to force myself to drink like 10 alcoholic drinks a day. So should be good. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing it because I was like, I would rather spend like 2 of the days just getting fucking faded and drinking as much as I want and being hungover the rest and not having, it'd still be cheaper. And honestly, I'm getting off the boat in Cabo 2 days. I'm also getting off in Ensenada. So those 3 days, I don't need to even drink on the boat. So I could drink in Mexico and save a lot. Not as much as you think, believe it or not. When I went on my honeymoon over about 20 years ago, down in Cancun and shit, way cheaper. Even fucking when I was in Tijuana back in the day, you'd fucking get a bucket of Corona for like $2, $3, something like that. Now beers are they know the tourists are coming, especially in the touristy areas. Maybe if you get away from it, but even that, we went to a couple of places around, different areas. I forget that place we went to with the lobsters. But yeah, they have this good place with the lobsters. Every restaurant had sold lobsters there, and it was a little far away. It was like a good 2 hour drive from the port. But I want to say it's called like Punta Nueva. Forgive me, I don't I'm probably saying it way wrong. But anyway, they had all the good lobsters. That's where we passed that house that has the Diablo house, the devil house or whatever. That was a pretty cool little thing. I think I posted some pictures over in the Discord. So if you ever check out the Discord, you can see some. All right, the nail is cooling down, guys. Who's ready for dabbering number 2? We got the sour OG. And I'm feeling already better after the first one, thank God. All day I've been just dragging. I took a nap. I'm just not feeling good today. I mean, not that I'm not feeling good. I just don't have my typical Nick energy. I probably feel like most people normally feel. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Everybody around me is always like, I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm tired. Not coffee. Coffee is coffee the hair of the dog? I don't think coffee is the hair of the dog. I'm pretty sure it's another beer. I don't know, Alex. You and me, you know how to party. Che- Cheers, everybody.
No, I don't wanna go outside.
Coffee is the opposite of a hangover cure.
Maybe you can
That'll give
open
me a
the
headache.
door for me. Baby, can you open the door for me? Maybe you can open the
Cheers,
door
Big Bird.
for me, for me, for me.
Oh yeah, feeling it. Feeling it. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Look out, people, it's Dab Marine time. I saw this stupid article. They go, hey, the Jamaicans are on the bobsled team again, you know, because I think it's, what is it, 2026? And I was like, man, you guys don't really fucking, when aren't you feeling it? They didn't realize that they had a Jamaican bobsled team in 2022 also. So I was like, you guys are missing it. They started it. That was the first year they came back. Got here late. What up? When aren't you feeling it? I wasn't feeling it anytime after I drink a lot. This morning I was feeling slow. Slow as a sled. All right, Matt, how you doing, bud? So what we got here, a little hair of the dog. We got a 6-pack of this Space Dust IPA. This shit is 8.2%. Actually, I'll go to my close-up cam. Eight point. Hey, 10. I'm always feeling it. I'm glad you see that in my vids, early dabbers. That's a good thing. I don't think anybody would ever want to watch me if I was fucking bored and tired all the time. If I felt as lethargic as I felt all day today, I probably wouldn't be a very good YouTuber. I was just fucking just dragging ass today. And I couldn't do the live pretty much because I was waiting on my fucking maintenance man. And he was all the fuck over my house. He was in my closets. He was out on my patio. I was like, dude, I need my sink fixed, you know? And he was just everywhere. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Woo! Second one feels good. But you know what's going to feel better than the second one? Give you one guess. The third one. The third one. I feel like I was talking into it as a mic. Hello, everybody. Hey, everybody. Get your dales ready. Loaded boats, road robots, turn on your vaporizers. It's Dab Marine time. Yeah. Aggressive pour. I always pour high. You want to get a lot of that head out. Like, I mean, you know, a lot of people do the one where you keep all the carbonation in. That's where you end up with the bubble guts and you don't feel so good. You know, there's plenty of carbonation left in here. Trust me, guys. It's not going to be flat. You want to pour it like a Guinness almost. Guinness knows what they're doing. They do it on purpose because it doesn't make it doesn't also make it a better beer. It saves your stomach. Watch anybody on YouTube talk about that. The only reason you pour it the other way is like, especially if you're a bartender, is to be done with the fucking pour. It gets it done quicker. It doesn't mean it's better for you. Trust me. And especially when you're slamming the beers like I am, you want to get a lot of the head out. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie knows. Yeah, it's an old school fable, the tip and pour. That just makes you pour your beer quicker. You end up with all the carbonation in it. They literally give you way too much carbonation in here. So you want to do that. It gets rid of a lot of the carbonation, saves your stomach, and it's going to be fun. You see Guinness. People do it with Guinness all the time. Hey, Mark. Got some doing some Dab Marines, chilling. You want to jump on? Feel free to, bud. Anybody? I'm just chilling. I'm not doing a whole lot. I don't got a whole lot. What time is it? I got about an hour maybe or two. Wow, 23. Man, somebody saw me say, Lays are donated, and they was like, "Oh shit, this is gonna be a good one." After that last one, they were like, "Oh, it ain't gonna be that good." I literally got a 6-pack. Granted, it is these beers are twice as strong as a Bud Light. Well, not twice as strong, almost twice as strong. 8.2. What's a Bud Light? Like a 4.2. That's gotta be damn close to a Bud Light. Let's see, where's my chat GPT? How much percentage is a Bud Light? Man, I am good. 4.2%. What is the link? Which link? Oh, you wanna donate too? You gonna keep me busy? You guys are gonna all start donating now that I'm fucking. But basically, it's buymeacoffee.com. You could pick beers, you could pick concentrates or weed. I know everybody keeps wanting me to have weed, so all right. All right, dab time. God damn it. I'm literally having Windows issues. Fuck you, Windows. And I don't even use Windows. I'm using Mac. Ah, jump, jump. Oh, you trying to jump in? Oh, well, shit. Well, here, jump in, bud. Oh, this link? There you go. There's the eCam link. Jump on in. Yeah, do it, 10. I've got about an hour or two. I don't know, at least an hour. Yeah, jump on, anybody. That's why I throw the link out there. If you have any kind of phone, you can just click it. Trust me, my brother has a Android, so anybody can jump on. I'm hosting it. I'm running an eCam. I also got my Roadcaster too and everything. So I basically handle all the sound. So I should be good. I handle most of the sound. Granted, you can mess up. Ask my brother. Yeah, but jump in if you guys want, guys. We'll fucking bring everybody to the room. No rush. Not everybody's always ready to go live. I have this always set up, so it's a little easier. uh, but shit, I mean, thanks to Brian donated and Rumble Funks, and now Lays are donated, and so my PayPal actually just sent me a credit card, so we'll start using that. Trying to fix your lighting. All good. You make me want to turn up my lighting. Should I crank my lighting up? Ah! Blinded. Blinded by the light. Ooh, I hear the phone ringing. It is Mark. What up, Mark?
What up?
I love the shirt. Animaniacs. That's the best one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I could sing the whole. I could sing the whole intro song. I think.
I asked my to marry me in this shirt.
That's a great shirt. Totally insane. And then they always add in something new for the last line.
Yeah, there's always something like what I liked about Animaniacs is that they had references from like 50s movies and 40s movies, like they bring out like Lon Chaney,
Yeah.
like
Totally insane. Not like Ron
it's
Chaney.
Lon Chaney. Yeah, like he would like come up with these like it was great because like your parents could watch it with you and they'll still get the jokes as well.
Yeah. But not mine, but yeah. Somebody's parents. My
My
parents
dad loved it.
my parents was I think they were 80 years old when they were 30. Trim it all, round 2. Nope. Nope. None of them. Oh, I hear the phone ringing again. We got Maddie joining. What up, Maddie?
Yo.
Might have to turn down the TV. I think I might hear an echo. How you doing, bud?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good.
Oh yeah, I just got off the golf course. I'm ready to roll.
Hell yeah, dude. How'd you shoot?
Not bad, but I played 9 with the same ball, so I'll take it.
Oh, you just played 9 and you didn't lose a ball? Nice.
Nope, no drops on 9, so I'm straight.
Hell yeah. Are you like a bogey golfer? Or?
No, I'm still like wicked new, so I've only
Okay.
been at
Oh,
it for...
then you got, the great part about being new is you see a lot of improvement. You're gonna
Oh
see
yeah.
so much of improvement. Like, as it's amazing. Once you get to the higher, you get playing a while, then you start shooting yourself in the face because you're just playing worse than you did the week before and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a frustrating sport, but it's good though.
Everyone that comes on live is always wearing a hat.
I know.
Speaking of Bud Light, I'm gonna rip the Bud Light here.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard me. I talked about golf. I got down to about a 2.7 handicap. So I had a PGA, I had a USGA handicap. Yeah, I turned in all my scores. So
yeah, mine's not registered yet. We're working on it.
I know. It's all good. You got plenty of time. But like I said, I quit golf for almost 20 years now. I play a little here and there, but I literally was out at the course one day. I was out at this Meadowbrook golf course. I was all by myself. I was a member at 2 different country clubs at the time. And I'm out there all by myself in the evening. Nobody even played the course because it was just a rich, preppy course. Nobody wanted to play. So I was out there all by myself always. And I remember seeing this beautiful sunset. And at that course, I was shooting low 70s. Like it was my home course. I was shooting 71, 72 every day. And I shot like a 74 and I broke my lob wedge and threw it into the lake. And then I remember standing on 18 with my arms crossed, looking at my scorecard. Well, I wasn't even looking at my scorecard. I played so much. I actually just had it. I was in my head, 1 up, 1 down. And I think I was two up, 2 positive. And so I wasn't very happy with that. And I remember looking out over this beautiful sunset on 18 and I said, I don't think I want to play this game anymore. And I literally quit golfing after that.
Oh man.
Because I was playing 36 holes a day.
Yeah,
And I mean, I was putting in numbers because in order to get that low of a golf score, you got to golf, and I was playing all the time. And I was like, I'm literally out here for 8 hours a day, just hating my life. And I was like, this just is not worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear that for sure. It's frustrating, but it's fun. It's a fun chase.
Yes, dude. I don't want to discourage you at all. Once you get down to when you're, into the single digit handicaps, then you can start debating whether or not you want to continue golf because that's always when it starts fucking your memory up.
Oh yeah, I can see that. The better you get, the fucking harder it gets.
Hell yeah. All right, yeah, we're rocking and rolling here. Let me move some of these around here. There we go. How you doing, Tin? Hey, Tin, how you doing, bud?
Headphones, so you don't hear any double echoes or anything like that.
Cool.
Nope.
Is that a joint or a cigarette, Matt?
This is a joint.
Nice. Oh, okay, sweet. You rolled that so fat. I was like, oh, it looked like a cigarette from this distance.
I got a bong ready to rip too for a submarine, but it's
Hell
a little
yeah.
dirty, so I'm gonna keep it off camera.
All good. All good. I'm
That's a
gonna
compliment.
start heating up my nail.
When you tell someone they rolled a joint looks like a cigarette, that's a compliment.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Well, Shido's rolling Urban Remo cigarettes, so he rolls like fucking thumbs. They're like, you know, mini cigars. His joints
Hell,
barely, his glue barely touches. Like it just barely kisses the other part of the paper.
that was always my method. Was one touch, one fucking get the wrap around once, no overlap, and you're straight.
Yeah, exactly. I've rolled reverse joints where you could burn it off, you know, that extra, which is nice.
Yeah. I never figured out cones either. One of my buddies puts like 3 papers together and rolls this crazy cone. It's like, you know, the size of a quarter on one end and the size of a pin on the other.
I need to get some flowers. I want to roll. It's been a while since I rolled a Dutch tulip.
Oh, I love those, dude.
Those are great. One of those, and it's been a while since I rolled a cross. You want?
Yeah, the Dutch tulip, bringing memories. That was one of my early YouTube videos. I did a Dutch tulip. Oh,
Maybe I'll make one for my wife for her birthday.
I think we lost
yeah.
somebody.
No, he's still here.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I can tell.
There we are.
All right, everybody, get your nails out, load your bowls, roll joints, roll blunts, turn on your vaporizer. I feel great.
Mother's Day, we're doing something on it.
root beer float.
What are you drinking anything, Tim?
Of course I am. I've always got the same stupid.
I got the Bud Light ready. I'll take the weak one.
All right. I got the 8.2, but I only did this because it was only a 6-pack. I only wanted to swoop a 6-pack, so I was like, I might as well.
Space Dusser, no joke.
Yeah, they are good.
Might go make me a Russian.
Do it.
You got
Man, a white Russian Marine. A white Russian Marine. That sounds like some order bridesmaid.
Showed up on her, yeah, Marines.
Cheers.
But I am your new wife. Now you will love me and stay with me for the rest of your days, or I will kill you.
White Russian Marine. Cheers.
She will protect you from all dangers. There goes Nick.
You want to go make me a white Russian?
Hey, I like your shirt, Newport. Oh, you're talking about, is that the cigarettes, Newport? 10?
Oh, no, this is actually
Oregon. Oh.
Yeah,
I
used to live there right before I moved here. I went from the ocean to the desert.
You know what's so hilarious? I live in Newport Beach, California. And everybody now there's Newport, Oregon. When I lived in Long Beach, California, I knew a dude who was from Long Beach, New York. And I was like, you guys are all confusing me now.
Man, are you talking about Long Island?
No, there's a Long Beach, New York, believe it or not. Trust me, I only know that because I still talk to that guy. He's one of my longtime fans. Yeah, let me look it up. I'll double check it. Let me double check it real quick.
In Arkansas.
Is there a Long Beach, New York?
The town I lived in was
Yes, there's a Long Beach, New York. It's oceanfront in Nassau County.
Huh.
On Long Island's South Shore, the city by the sea. Long Beach couples a central portion of Long Beach Barrier Island bordered by Atlantic Ocean and south of Reynolds Channel to the north, east, and west. So yeah, I figured there was. Yeah, so there's a Long Beach, New York.
That's my AC right there. That's my AC right there. If anybody's wondering, this is the AC.
You see that head?
So hot.
Oh my God. gonna be waiting forever for that.
Hey Matt.
it makes sense.
Hey Matt.
It
Hey
makes
Matt. Hey
sense.
Matt. Is your TV up? Out of curiosity, I can kind of hear myself echo. Is that coming from you or?
Um,
I
is
can
that
hear it
better?
coming from somewhere too.
Tell me if it went away.
Yep, it went away. Yep,
Yep,
all
that
good.
was me. All right, cool.
If it comes back, it might be me, and I'll put my head.
No. I figured it out. It's all good.
Making a White Russian.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you're coming with me.
Do it. So I'm letting this head come down. So you ever see this IPA?
Those are fire,
Yeah.
but also strong as fuck. Those things, man.
Maybe I am
Those
hearing an
catch up
echo.
quick.
Hey, Tin, do you have a volume up on the channel anywhere?
You know, that's what I'm thinking is because I have mine on my TV, so I'm thinking I'll do this. Let's see if it
All right.
fixes.
I think I'm getting an echo from you too, out of curiosity.
Okay, let me fix. Fix
Yeah,
it, fix
he
it,
probably
fix it.
won't be able to hear us.
It's just harder for me to hear. I hear myself twice. Perfect. Test. Sounds great. Wait.
Yeah.
Hello?
Did I
I
fix
don't know if you guys can see it.
No, I think it's good. Yo, I like
Yeah.
that. That looks good. Beautiful.
Yeah, I run my webcam chippy thingy off my actual TV, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was me doing it. That's why I was asking.
It's all good. I mean, that's what I'm here. I'm hearing everything loud and clear with my monitors, so I could usually hear what everybody else hears. So I can always hear. I actually hear myself, so that's why I can always hear an echo.
Oh yeah,
McDonald's
that's right.
Batman.
Hey, you have your headphones on too. Yours are just tiny. Keep forgetting that.
Well, yeah, these aren't just headphones; these are monitors. So they're a little bit better, but yeah, same thing roughly. They're very fancy headphones. Think of it like that. These are like, I think these are almost $300.
Yeah, these are like 20.
Ooh, it looks
I
fire.
got a
Oh shit, we lost Matt.
$14 webcam and $14 headphones.
Well,
I
we
go
lost
cheap,
Matt.
baby.
Hey Matt, if you want to come back, feel free to call back. All right, everybody. All right. Well, we lost Matt. That's all good. If he comes back, you come back if you want, Matt. Anyway, let's see you. You're making the White Russian.
Yep. I Batman Forever bug. McDonald's.
Nice. Oh, that's gonna be good. So explain to everybody the White Russian. Otherwise, I mean, because I already know what it is, but
Vodka,
Yummy.
coffee liqueur, and cream.
yep, very simple. And
Very
your
simple.
coffee liqueur, a lot of people use Kahlua, and that's a fancier
Kahlua,
one.
yeah. That's what I was thinking about. Kahlua. Yep. I love Kahlua.
It's all good, Matt. If you can't come back.
This is cheaper, but you know, it's like with Kahlua, you're buying the brand name. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like you. I'm a cheap drinker. I'm a cheap smoker. I say a cheap drinker. This, all right. You know what? We said that. Now, mind you, again, I'm in like a very expensive area, and I went to my local convenience store, not a liquor store. So, how much you think this this 6-pack was?
$12.
Now I'm going to say, should I say out the door? I'll say tax everything out the door.
In
$12.
California, I'd say $20. Who's closer?
It was $18.70.
Jesus.
$20, baby. I know California. I'm right on the border,
$18.70.
baby.
So if you think about that, that's over $3 a beer. That's pretty crazy when you think about it.
California's expensive to live at.
Yeah.
Got the whole set. I have the whole set.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah,
Matt loves those glasses. Those are so sick. That's like bar
yeah,
pricing at home.
Yeah.
yeah. A coworker of mine, I said, I collect retro shit, and she's like, "Oh, really? I have these Batman Forever mugs. I mean, like, I've been looking for the whole set." And she's like, "I got the whole set plus extras." So
See, I break those glasses. So I had the whole set of the McDonald's Coca-Cola glasses, broke all those. And then here's the worst one that happened. My buddy, one of my fans sent me a sovereignty glass. Do you remember my big sovereignty bong, the original bong I hit?
Oh,
My
that
original big bong.
huge long one.
Anyway,
Yeah.
he made a very few amount of cups. And this buddy of mine bought one, and he said it was expensive, like $100, $200 for a cup. And he sent it to me, and I had it, and I hardly ever use this damn cup, right? And I put it all the way in the back of the thing, and I'd pull it out for a YouTube video here and there, do a dab marine, wash it out, and put it back. And then my wife took it out, used it, and dropped it and broke it. And was like, "Up, it's gone, it broke." And she didn't realize it was like my very expensive sovereignty cup. And so she was just thought it was just a regular like glass. And I was like, oh. And there's almost impossible to get. Like, I mean, to say it was even $100 or $200 is an understatement because I couldn't buy one for $1,000. They're so hard to find because he only made so many of them at the time.
yeah, it's like one of those. It's like there's no set price. It's whoever has it, whatever they want to.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, that's what she said. She goes, "Well, we'll just buy another one." I said, "You don't get it." I said, "I don't know how to buy one. I mean, it doesn't work like that. They might be all gone by now for all I know. I mean, he didn't make them for the intent of, I don't know, they're just hard to find." And I was like,
Mass selling.
yeah, then sell it. Yeah. Cause then they, I ain't gonna spend $1,000 for a cup. I mean, it's worth 100, $200 maybe. And that's even saying on the high end. But anyway.
You definitely gotta do a video.
Hey, guys! It all came full circle. It all came full circle because then we were moving in the Camdens in Long Beach. I moved from one apartment to another in the same apartment building, right? And so I'm going from here to there, but I don't want to move my glass because I'm worried I'm going to break it. So I saved all my glass for the final move. That way I have my table set up. I can just move it because I didn't have a case for everything. And so I moved everything except for the sovereignty bong. I put the sovereignty bong, and I had all my glass at the time in my back far closet. That way I could empty everything out, and they were on the shelf on my closet. And so I emptied everything. I took all my glass out of it, everything except for that one bong, a vacuum, and this, that, and the other. My wife then didn't want me to forget my bong, she says. So she moved it and set it in the middle of my living room and then grabbed the vacuum and everything and left. And then somebody walked by and saw this bong sitting in the middle of this empty apartment and walked in and took my bong. So not only she broke my thing, but she had my bong stolen too. But it's neither here nor there. Everybody makes it. I'm sure she's made it up since then, but still, that's something you always remember.
I mean,
well,
but you being her husband, she's been through enough. I think.
Oh, well, that is true. That's 100% true. That's 100%. That's true.
I'm serious though. You got a good wife, and
oh yeah. But like she said, she knew what I did before she met me. I was always a stoner. I was always selling weed. It wasn't like a magical trick you walked into. I didn't like say, "Hey, marry me. Watch what happens now."
Son, marry the weed dealer.
Yeah,
exactly.
You gotta do a live stream where your wife actually does either a dab or a hit of weed. Did she? I don't think she does dabs, but did you just say that she took a hit of weed like with the bong?
A long time ago. She would never do it again. She's a charge nurse and shit. It would never happen.
Yeah. If she did it, she'd probably get fired.
Like if someone sees her doing
Yeah.
dabs,
Well, even the
she-
last time she smoked the weed, she wasn't in the camera frame. You didn't see her
Yeah.
face, so there's nothing. There's no trace of it.
they can get her in trouble. Just
Right.
her with with what she
But I'm
does.
so popular now, and you could track me down. You could track her down. It'd be impossible now. Yeah.
Well, once
Oh, there they
she
are.
But honestly,
retires,
even if I wanted it to happen, I probably couldn't talk her into it. Like she doesn't ever want to get high, so it's never been a thing of hers.
just
Uh,
wait till she retires, and then you two will be the best weed
well, no,
combo.
but you know what? A lot of the nurses doing that, her friends do. She doesn't do it, but a lot of her friends do, and she's done it before and liked it. Was mushrooms. So like
Mm.
back when she was in like a student, when she was like in college and shit, she loved
Oh
mushrooms,
yeah,
but she didn't do it since then. Like I said, once she became a nurse, she basically got pretty much straight. She don't even hardly drink. But
yeah.
but I mean, she tells me that a lot of her friends that she knows still does mushrooms. And I won't
I
say
don't
here
know.
or there, but I've got mushrooms for some nurses. You know what I mean?
I don't know if this is true. It's just something I've noticed. My mom being a registered nurse, growing up in hospitals, a lot of people that go to medical school, they will experiment,
Oh
especially with
yeah.
hallucinations. They will do their experiment
Well,
with
I think a
hallucinations.
lot of the
See
medical
it's
field. I mean,
see it's,
I've got it for
it's,
doctors even. And I think a lot of it's the stress they're under. Like the mushrooms
Yeah,
really, you can relax a little, you know?
yeah.
they see some
They
shit.
need,
They see throughout their
yeah,
day, so need
Yeah.
some more than we to help them deal with
they
it.
need that break. They need some kind of escape.
Well, I knew people who did acid just because you couldn't test for it unless you like they said spinal tap you. I don't even know if that's even true, but I remember hearing that back in the day.
Yeah.
Who's gonna spinal tap you?
I wouldn't be surprised if my mom didn't, because like I would go through our old records and it's like, wow, this is some trippy shit you guys got here, Dad. And I was like, oh, those aren't mine.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Your wife's escape is all the cruises you guys go on.
What'd you say?
Your wife's escape is all those big cruises you go on. He's like, I'm good on that shit. That's my escape. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was planning on doing Tokyo this year, but we're gonna end up on that Royal Caribbean one. Should be cool.
We've been, we've been watching a lot of Experience Japan videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where this guy, he's a Japanese guy. He'll have like English captions of like all the stuff that you can do in Japan.
Yeah. Well, I want to go to Tokyo, go to Disney Tokyo. I'm not a Disney fan. My kid and wife are. But hit Disney Tokyo, hang out in Tokyo for a few days, and then I was going to get on the bullet train to Osaka, and then spend like a night or two in Osaka. And Osaka has Universal Studios, so then you could go to Universal Studios then.
Super Nintendo World.
Right, their Super Nintendo World's a lot cooler because my kid loves that too. We already took him to the one here in LA and shit. But yeah, I hear the one in Japan's even better.
But yeah, that is this island that you can go to that's full of rabbits. There's like one
Oh
hotel,
yeah.
and it's just like this
Yeah.
island is full
Rabbit
of rabbits
Island.
you can feed. And
Yeah.
there's an island that's also full of cats.
Yeah.
But you know
And,
what?
and
Do you know why that's cool?
they'll let you feed them. They'll let you pet them. It's like the friendliest rabbit island you'll ever see. They'll just come up to
The
you. You got
rabbits you're not
food.
allowed to. The rabbits you're not allowed to pet. The cats you
Well,
can
they come
pet.
up to you.
They'll come up to you. They think, oh, it's a human. Humans have food, and they come up to you.
No, he isn't even here.
Just sit down right on the ground and have just chill with a bunch of rabbits.
That,
That sounds like a very that seems like a very like Zen thing to do. Like really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
relaxing.
Well, you know why they wouldn't allow it out here is because like PETA and shit would be like,
No one fucking listens to PETA.
well, they do out here. That's why we don't have SeaWorld. SeaWorld's basically
Oh,
done
it was
because of
no
it.
PETA that did it. It was Steve-O that did that. Steve-O brought the attention
They did that
that
Blackfish documentary or whatever the fuck they called
yeah,
it. Yeah.
I
like
saw something where a video where PETA, kills more animals than what they save. We're PETA. We're gonna save the dogs and the cats, and then they're like, PETA, you just throwing dogs and cats in the dumpsters, behind the buildings. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of PETA. It's always like once the money's high enough, their priorities start changing.
I agree
Like
with that
really,
100% on everything. Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know SeaWorld. I mean, do they, I mean, I haven't been to SeaWorld in, when was the last time I lived there?
I know they don't have the
Right before I started my videos. So maybe like 16, 17 years ago, I lived in San Diego. And
okay.
I had a membership at SeaWorld. I lived in Claremont, is that what it's called? It's up on top of the hill. I remember in this apartment I lived in, I could see the fireworks because SeaWorld always did fireworks every night. I always could see the fireworks. So it's kind of up on the hill overlooking the bay. But yeah, I had a membership there and I lived there and they did all the shows. I think Sebastian, I took him there even maybe when he was a baby. So he's 14. So yeah, probably 14 years ago we took him there. But yeah, they were still doing shows. They did the Sea Shamu magic show where they had a dude in a guitar going bang, 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 and they had the Shamu jumping and shit. And they had the people swimming with them, and I guess then the dude died, and everything came out, and then they quit doing a lot of the shows, and then they quit having the people swim with them, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe they still do the shows. I know people can't swim with
It's
them though.
it's all fun and good until you piss off the killer whales, and they're like, "Yeah, that's it, we're done." Whoop.
And then you're
I
just
get you down.
one person in a tank with a killer whale.
Exactly. There's a reason why we call them killer whales.
Well,
Keep
that
them in
whale,
the
I mean,
wild.
these whales have killed a couple people. Well, like, I'll be honest, guys, I'm a surfer. When I used to surf up in Pacifica, up by San Francisco, I wasn't scared of sharks. It's killer whales. Like, they're scary. They are scary. I used to have nightmares because, like, when you go up to Pacifica to surf, you got these like bluffs, right? And so when you get down into the beach and you go out on the waves, where the waves start to build up is right on a drop off. So you're paddling out and you're seeing blue, 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 and then out of the blue it's black
Black.
because it's just so deep. And like and I used to have nightmares of just because I surfed that shortboard right behind me, right there, that Anacapa. That's a 510. That's a 510. That's an Almeric Anacapa. That's a pro surfboard. And it's a really short surfboard. Even me back then at like 145 pounds, I was sitting halfway in the water. Like half that board would be submerged. I couldn't surf that board nowadays. I'm too fat. But half that board would be submerged and you're just like the tip of it sticking out, and the only way to get that damn board out of the water is to get a wave. See, short boards are cool because if you catch a really fast wave, you got a lot of control out of them. People get bigger and bigger boards because they're easier to surf. You can stand up on them, but when the waves are real quick, you usually don't want a really big long board. You want a short board. And so I got that in Florida. I surf short boards, and Florida doesn't have big waves. So I had to catch the waves, and I was a little kid, but so I always loved shortboards. But anyway, I had these nightmares of sitting here, and then I would see this black thing circling me underneath me, and I would know it was a killer whale. No,
Ah,
yeah, it ain't a shark. It's a killer fucking whale. And those
yeah.
things think you're a fucking
True jaws.
they think you're a seal. And like if you're in Pacifica, you got a full wetsuit, if not a dry suit. A lot of those guys even have dry suits. If you have a wetsuit, you can only hang out so long. The water is so cold. Most people even had full dry suits. And it was so fucking scary to have those dreams, dude.
It's like screw Jaws. I gotta worry about Free Willy. That dude wants to eat me. Jaws don't
100%.
care about
They
Free
make
Willy.
Free Willy seem like this nice thing. Like
Yeah,
literally, they should
little
have
pussy.
if they would have made Jaws about a killer whale and they made Free Willy about a fucking great white shark. Everybody'd be okay with the great white shark. Cause literally, killer whales are scary fucking things. Watch fucking National Geographic. They fuck shit up.
They've been
But
capsizing
don't
yachts.
piss off dolphins, though. Dolphins will take down a killer whale like it's going out of style. I thought, oh, dolphins, they're so cute. Like, oh, not unless a killer whale pisses them off. And dolphins like do that their nose thing where they just kind of pin it, like hit them. Boo, 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 boo. Dolphins can take down a killer whale if there's enough of them.
And killer whales can take down a dolphin.
Oh yeah. Again, yeah.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, you know, dolphins are strong.
Imano,
Dolphins are
Imana.
dolphins are better known to take down a shark. Killer whales
Yeah.
are so quick. They actually they call them a killer whale for a reason. They're the top predator in the food chain.
Yeah, there was a video, and it was what was it? Killer whales were going after a humpback whale, I think it was, with her calf, and she started calling out, and then like whole bunch of other humpback whales started flying
Blocking
in,
her. They tried to block
fighting
her
them.
in, right? Yeah, I saw that one. That was a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
were trying to protect her by
I
blocking her,
was-
but it only does so good, you know. I think
yeah.
they ended up getting her, if I recall.
Um, no, the one I watched, the I don't know if it was a blue whale, humpback, whatever the whales were. When it was all over, the calf was safe, the mother was safe, and it was like this whole whale. It was like a positive thing, but I'd have to refine it again. But it was just like these dominant style whales that just like you couldn't mess with them. But there was enough of them together. Killer whales, great white sharks, nothing could get to them. But honestly, I can't remember what the. But I loved it when I watched it. I was like, yeah. Protect the cat, protect the baby. I was all excited, but
Maybe I'm
I,
thinking of
I don't.
like I remember a polar bear documentary, maybe where she
Oh,
was
I
trying
can't
to
watch that.
protect her cubs from like a male polar bear that was starving. And I think he got
Yeah,
I think he
I
ended up grabbing one
yeah,
of her cubs.
yeah. I can't do none of that. Anything Alaska. It's like white snow and blood everywhere. I can't do that. It's like that's a disaster.
Yeah, most people don't
Yeah,
know. Penguins are the only animal, right, in the Antarctic, right? Antarctica. And then
Yeah,
I
it's an
think
ant.
polar bears and shit are all in the north. Am I wrong? Maybe I think I'm right
well,
about that. Now you're making me pull up ChatGPT again.
Oh, there's an alien.
Is polar bears in Antarctica? What's the animals are in Antarctica? How about that? That would have been a simpler question.
well,
I should have
there
started with
are
that.
animals that try to eat penguins, and I thought they
No,
were
polar
the
bears are not found in Antarctica. Yep, only penguins, seals, and whales.
yeah,
Kurt Russell.
seals, the tiger seals. Remember the
Well, I mean,
happy
yeah,
feet.
I mean, obviously all the
Happy feet.
aquatic animals, but
Ah, okay.
I didn't. Oh shit! I just heated this up. This was the worst heat up ever. Anybody? All right, guys. I
It's
have
okay.
nothing to.
Just
I have nothing to
I can speed
dab.
mine up.
I have nothing to.
I
Dab.
can
Yeah,
speed mine up.
You're gonna have to keep heating yours up because I got to grab a dab real quick.
Yeah, because
just,
butane.
just do the root beer flow.
Well, no. Hold on. Wait.
Root beer
Wait.
flow.
Shh. We're gonna pick a dab. Oh, I don't have a thing.
I got shushed by Nick.
All right. I'm
I've
gonna
never been shushed
dab.
by
I'm gonna dab sour grapes. All right. Now I would
Ooh,
keep
that
heating
looks
up.
good.
It'll be good. I'll
That's
give you.
untouched.
I'll get the close up here. Hold on.
Yeah, that's untouched.
I wasn't ready for this. All right, heat it up one more time. It should be pretty quick.
Untouched.
Sour grapes.
Dabbing the Moroccan peaches.
Oh, dude, paper planes. I could always tell
Yeah,
by the clear.
that's Nick old school stuff. I remember you and Sheeta would always do that. Here we go, the paper stuff, and you're like,
Yeah, exactly. We had
"Eh."
different parts. I mean, depending on how it was. I watch these people make pizzas and shit, and then you have to like scoop it onto it with the thing. And I was like, I'd be good at that. Cause like with the sappy shit, when you get like sappy shit before it like stabilizes and hardens into shatter and shit, you gotta be quick. And I was really quick with all my shit. I never had anything stick. Shido had a few things stick. I always called him Sap Man when that happened. Cause what happens is you imagine that we would have these slabs like 300 grams of like extracts, and he'd have it stuck to his elbow, stuck to his two elbows, two chins, and then it's like I have to come in and save him. I'm like, man, you became Sap Man. I always called him Sap Man when he did that.
I would have loved to seen that.
Was it Sap Man
I
or
look at
Sticky
Sheeta
Man?
like,
It was so embarrassing. Yeah, we should have
oh,
did it. It was always when
oh,
Shido goes,
yeah,
"No,
man.
I got this." It was always when he said, "I got this." As soon as he said that, I knew we were in for trouble.
Could have been the song, the Scat Man. Be-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Be-ba-da. I'm the Scat Man. Be-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Be-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
But,
I'm the Scat Man.
Cheers, bud. Ooh, that
Oh,
was
he's
good.
getting serious. He's getting
What do
serious.
you mean? I only got one to go.
No, I mean the man in the middle is getting serious.
The man in the mirror.
Going to get serious. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, I remember you doing that where you had to try to get it off the paper.
Pat, pat, pat. Yeah, that's called a
Yeah.
Poland snap.
Yeah. God, that's old school. I can't think of
paper
you
paper
then. That's
planes is
total old
paper
school.
planes is all
yeah, and it was a good price too. I'm probably gonna have to their shit.
yeah, I
See,
know. I would. I don't
and
see
it's a
them
great.
even. I can't find them.
Oh, if you ever come up here,
Yeah.
we'll have the.
Well, I think it's because my company switched to Catalyst and like they have their own manufacturer.
I forgot where the man in the middle became. I don't. I'm terrible for names, so I kind of do that. Like, where are you from? Man in the middle.
I'm
I'm from
from Texas.
Arizona,
I'm living in Sacramento.
Sacramento. So you're in California now too, right? Or am I a total idiot?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're Arizona, right, Tim?
Yeah, I'm totally Arizona.
I will repeat it a lot. I do talk to a lot of people.
I
Drove through
know.
there.
Thank you.
But I do try to I do pretty good on my memory isn't too bad. I'm usually pretty good.
Drove through Flagstaff Way.
What?
It's very like when you go Arizona, like from like through
Oh,
Flagstaff. It's
I'm
very
really
beautiful.
I'm really close to. I'm in Maricopa City, so I'm like really close to Phoenix. I'm probably 30 minutes from Phoenix. Oh, everything went down.
oh, sorry. I was just testing this out.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I thought everything
I
went down.
no, I
Like,
got it
oh
back.
no.
There we go.
Oh, that looks
So this
beautiful.
is I
Yeah,
am dabbing the sour grape.
untouched. Nice. Untouched. Just opened up.
So out of everything, that's what I picked up.
But yeah, it's a really nice drive. Like especially once you get past Texas. Like I was driving from Arkansas to California, and I was going, through Oklahoma and Texas. Uh, so yeah, going that way and through New Mexico and Arizona, it's a beautiful part of the country, and I recommend everyone go through that way.
Yeah, I've been and when I drove out to California, I took what was it, Highway 80 all the way. I was in New
Yeah.
Haven. It was like 3,000 miles. And then I remember when I went back to Ohio, I took like the 40 and the 30. So if you don't understand our highway system, it's even east to west and odds north to south. And then they stack. So the lower numbers like 10 up through 9, 8 start on the lower end all the way up. So Arizona and New Mexico is always like around Highway 40 and 30, I believe. And then up north, if you want to go through Colorado and Wyoming, you're talking about Highway like 80, I believe. So, but yeah, I went across country both ways a few times.
I don't recommend driving it, but
Oh, I
if you
drove
have
it.
to drive, it's a beautiful drive. It really is. Like New Mexico, with the cliff sides and everything, with all the different colors of
Well,
the.
Colorado and Wyoming. I went through Wyoming at 420. I never forget it. It was April 20th, and I got snowed in. On Highway 80. It was insane. And this lady at the hotel goes, "Oh, we get snow up to almost July." And I was like, why do you live here? This is the most craziest thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. I was like, that don't even
Yeah.
make sense. And I was like, how long am I going to be here? I ended up getting snowed in for 2 days. And I got 1 day free where they cleared it up. And I was like, I'm out of here. I was like, I don't want to stay here anymore. I forget what's it called. I forget what the city. It was right north of Lake Tahoe in California, right as you entered into California. But I remember it was fucking gnarly. I was like, fuck this place. And if you look it up, I remember I ended up, after I left that place, I looked it up. It's like the coldest, snowiest city in like the United States. And I was like, yeah, no shit. I was like, yeah, this is insanity. You don't think Wyoming, nobody ever thinks, hey, Wyoming's a very cold and snowy area. Yeah.
And it's up north,
What's crazy about
It's,
Wyoming?
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's so many places north of it. It has to do with the elevation and everything. Like this place was like really high up on the mountain and shit. It was a fucked up city. I think it was the place where, who was what was that people who made the Oregon Trail died at? I think that's right where they died.
the
They
Donner
started
Party.
eating it. Yeah, the Connor Party.
Donner.
I guarantee that city is founded on where those fuckers died because it is hell on earth. There ain't no way you should be getting snow up in June. That's insanity. Insanity.
It's crazy though. Wyoming also has oil rigs. The whole like Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
I went to Wyoming. I'm like, wait a minute, aren't those things in Texas? I can't believe how much oil's in Wyoming.
Dude, out
They're
here in
doing that
California,
oil
you
stuff.
drive around, and when I was in Long Beach and shit, there'd be you'd see fucking the things pumping and shit in
Oh
Signal Hill,
yeah.
up in Signal Hill and shit. Dude, up by like the Home Depot and shit, you see this shit. And I remember when I first came out there, I was like, what the fuck is that? And they go, oh, they got oil rigs. Bakersfield had them. Bakersfield always had them. And that's why you ended up with the Valley Fever because they dig these deep holes, right? And then they release these spores that are millions of years old, right?
Mhm.
And then out of the blue, we're all getting sick, and you get deadly sick on it.
Yeah. Valley
It's
fever.
like
Yeah, Arizona's big time valley fever. And they always talk about with Arizona. It's big time
arid
valley.
climates,
You need to
dry, shitty soil. Like can't grow shit. That usually means it's oil.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Long Beach. I remember in Signal Hill when you go up towards the Home Depot, you'll be sitting out. I remember at a restaurant, I'm sitting there and I look across and I just see this like oil derrick. And I'm like, this
Well,
is the craziest shit ever. I'm like, I'm literally like 10 miles from the beach, I was like, this is crazy. We're drilling for oil. All right.
I was
No,
surprised when I was going through Wyoming and saw one of those things, and I thought, I didn't think Wyoming actually had oil underneath the ground. Like apparently, all 50 states have the possibility of having oil under the ground. Dinosaurs were here. That apparently we got oil. on the news. So I don't
Well, you
know.
want to look into a great thing is that the United States, our deal with Russia, when we bought Alaska, like
Hmm.
Russia had no idea. We made so much money on that Alaska deal because there's so much oil up in Alaska. It's insane.
Oh, they keep talking about how Putin's gonna take back Alaska. I'm like, yeah, good luck. The U.S. cannot wait for an excuse to just fire everything they got at some country that they could just, you know, try to take back something.
No,
And they're
what's
like,
going
oh
to
yeah,
happen, honestly, here's
Russia.
what's going to really happen. I'm warning people about this is China is going to take back Taiwan. Now,
Yeah, yeah,
Taiwan makes, I think, 80 to 90% of our computer chips. Now,
yeah,
with especially with these tariffs going down, there ain't no way
yeah,
everybody's going to handle like a 200% markup on your computers.
yeah. Oh, this is kind of like Trump's way of like, you know, foiling China's plan of taking over Taiwan.
Well, we got ships all over that area, but I mean, let's not even
Yeah.
get into the conspiracies of aliens. I mean, like there's a huge alien conspiracies. 98%? Yeah,
Oh, is
no
it?
shit. See, that's even insane. Like think about that. 98% of all the computer chips are in Taiwan.
Yeah.
So if China takes that over, imagine every
U-
single thing you use going up
U.S. won't let it
200%.
happen.
200%.
They won't let
200%.
it. The,
That would be
the U.S.
insanity.
would fight. The U.S. would fight for Taiwan bigger than any of our own states. They'd be like, "We're gonna send every base of force. We're
Yeah,
gonna
but that would
nuke
that would that
if
would
they keep
indicate like a
going."
World War III, right?
Yeah, World War. I don't even know. I don't even know what World War III would even look like. World War Economy, World War Inconvenience. I've always wondered that. I'm like, World War One, World War Two looked like a World War, but now it's just like, what? What are you gonna do? You know, if they can't kill you with their like with what Trump does with the tariffs to weaken you, I really don't know. But I just know the U.S. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, because like you said, if
Well, I'll be
everything's
honest.
getting
I mean,
worse with
I'm in
Taiwan,
all conspiracies. And right now, even the old UFO conspiracy, what happened here recently with the drones in New Jersey has yet to be explained. And it's still interesting to see how that pans out. Like there is so many UFO conspiracies and disclosure going on, and who knows what's going to happen.
oh yeah, totally true.
But I mean, I'm not saying that. I mean, honestly, on our real term, like you said, China and Russia, I don't know. I think this is all like I don't know. We'll see where it all pans out. I don't want to. My conspiracies are crazier than that. I honestly think like aliens have an idea that we're heading towards a World War III, and they're about to step in. They're literally look up CIA UFO documents of Russia, right? So what happened is right after the Cold War happened, the CIA actually went into Russia and they opened up their document files. Russia had these it's literally the most insane document files. This is like their KGB shit, right? They had this thing
Yeah,
about like a UFO appearing over them, right? And like the troops
yeah,
shot missiles at it, knocked the damn UFO down, right? And then five beings appeared out of it, right? The five beings then morphed into an orb and then shot and killed and turned all the army men into like limestone. And then like three of them ducked behind a tree, right? And were survived, right? It's like the
yeah,
craziest story ever. And like if you look into it, like literally the CIA released like this is what Russia said happened, basically. And and it's crazy. And they did testing on the guys who turned into limestone, they became limestone. And it's just I mean, it's like literally out of like, Medusa and shit, right? Like, wouldn't that be insane if Medusa is like a thing, like that was like an alien or something? That'd be crazy.
Well, I
Or
watched
like when
one thing that if
God's
you want to
life
go deep, deep,
can
deep
all
into the conspiracy stuff. Oh, so I don't need a. I don't want to interrupt
no,
you. Sorry.
no, just like the same thing happened in the Bible. It was Lot's wife turning into a pillar of salt.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen that.
Around back at
It,
Sodom and Gomorrah, and poof, she was a pillar of salt.
yeah,
I think Russia says a lot of bullshit that we already have ingrained in our society. With Medusa and the Bible, that they're gonna just say some shit that'll scare us.
yeah. And then there was some I watched in the sci-fi thingy, and they were like, "There's a reason why the aliens keep stopping us from blowing up our own planet, like with our own stupidity." And they dug so deep in, they said, with all our studies, is if we screw up and blow up our planet, the pieces of our planet will projectile into certain areas that could actually endanger their own planets eventually. So you've got this big chunk of a planet that now turns into a big chunk of an asteroid. And so now they're terrified that it's going to go at their thing. And it's just going to, the inertia, and it just gets worse and worse, and they can wipe out multiple planets. And these scientists are like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," because if we blew up the world right now, every direction, there's going to be a planet somewhere far enough away that it could be this huge asteroid that they'd have to worry about. And it just cracked me up like, yeah, yeah, see, aliens won't come here to take care of us, but they'll come here to make sure we don't blow up our own planet and mess their little civilization. Because I'm always like,
Like
how
the
come
odds of
how
that
come
happening is so minuscule. It's like not even worth thinking about. Like a chunk of our planet is going to randomly hit another planet with life on it. What are the odds of that happening? It's very, 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 very small. It's not zero, but it's very, very, very small. Like it's just a
yeah,
lot of space
but
out there.
the
It's like
the whole
throwing a
show
rock
was
in the ocean
based.
and hitting the fish.
Yeah, but it was based on us not understanding the vast knowledge of other aliens that are such on a higher plane that they can foresee more than that we can. So if our Earth exploded, and the repercussions of our planet exploding and messing with the planets around us and our universe system that we have going, it was the whole show was like, you know what, we can't comprehend with our little minds, our little thoughts, or whatever, but the higher plane people, they're sitting here going, no, we're not going to let these fools, the cavemen of the planet Earth, because
They
remember,
just shoot out of space. Just use their
yeah,
alien lasers and just shoot our Earth chunks out of space before it even hits their orbit.
if they have those lasers, that's Hollywood Star Wars type of stuff. This whole movie was about like ultimate aliens that had like what we would see as gods, foreseeing if this planet exploded, this could upset our balance, our simple balance. Not shooting our pieces of the planet with lasers and stuff like that. It was just a show I watched, and I thought it was
Aliens
fascinating.
with a higher intelligence, we can't not bring up lasers.
Earth made the name lasers. I mean, do outs
Okay,
do aliens on another planet have lifesavers? Do we have a Darth Vader up there? Luke
probably not.
Skywalker.
Probably that'd be cool.
That would be cool, but that's our
But,
Hollywood
they
stuff.
probably
That's
just kill us
our
just by
imagination.
probably kill just by thinking it. You know, they could probably like sever his central nervous system, and then man, you're a pile on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. The whole show
All
I
that
was
makes
watching, or documentary, was just basically if there was such a higher plane, like a God sent type of, we'd see God, they'd think far past that. They'd be like, well, if this planet blows up, we already can calculate the piece here, the piece there, the piece there, and the piece there. And I don't know, maybe they don't have lasers and ultimate destroyers. They were just trying to come up with like the ultimate being, and so what they're trying to do is to keep us from not blowing up our own planet, because
Right.
all that matter in the core of the earth might be something that might upset the core of what might upset them. So,
You may
I
Well,
don't
not.
know.
The moon,
It was
the
a show.
moon
It was a show.
yeah, and it's just a whole domino effect.
Exactly.
well, let
It
me
was
say
just a
something
show.
here. So Dank says the governments are hip to the pole shift. So many years that the whole system, the wheels came off. So here's what I gotta say, and I looked into this, and I always, it's interesting how I look into things. Every now and then I look into something, and then I go into like a fucking rabbit hole, right? And I looked into
Exactly.
like when I was a little kid, and I got a microscope. I looked in and I zoomed, and I go, well, what happens? All right, we got the atom, right? We zoom more. And then you get into these antimatters that are appearing and disappearing, these particles, right? And so, all right, that's cool. That's cool. And so there could be a computer simulation, they want to say off to that. That's fine. That's fine. But then what most people haven't looked into, and every time I go into this deep dive where I can only find like 2 or 3 people
Mhm.
on YouTube that are doing it, right? I literally, my whole life gets flipped, turned upside down. Last time I did it on the flat earth theory, right? And I said, what if there's a infinite ice, and then like there's holes, and every hole has a whole universe and civilization, and then I got rated, right? And so here's my other theory. I looked into this. There's only like 2 or 3 guys that understand even what I'm talking about. Okay. So here's my theory, and I said it already before on a live. I know I did. It is that our Earth is 4 billion years old, which is a crazy number. Insane number, right? And then they say our universe is 13 billion years old, which is crazy. Insane, right? And then I looked into it. It was like, how long does like planets, suns, and trillions of years, trillions of billions of years. And then if you look into how long like actual universe with like a black hole will live, it's a number you can't
Yeah,
even fathom, right? And so
exactly.
they say we are living like one, like I think they say 4 seconds, it's like 4 seconds. We're living 4 seconds in the beginning of
And
everything.
that's people.
That's
That's
insanity.
humankind.
No, that's everything.
That's
No, that's
human.
everything. That's what's insanity. And
Oh,
like there is no way. Like here's 2 theories. 2 theories is one, we're fucking 4 seconds into it. So eventually there'll be everything. Or we're way older than everybody thinks, right? And that
yeah.
like those 4, that's why they're, I literally like right before I started this YouTube video, I was running around and I play podcast, and I was listening to a podcast about, they already have that SARS thing with the things below the pyramids. And if you guys, I'm a big conspiracy person, so I follow everything. But and it
Oh, I
could be
love
this,
those.
it could be
Yeah.
that. But if you actually look into Egypt, if you walk around, Egypt already has giant deep chambers. And then if you watch even the Mr. Beast video, which is hilarious, and he actually goes into I forget his tomb on the Great Pyramid. At the bottom, it's a water, and he goes, there is the pit of hell. It goes to infinity. And he finds this water, and they don't even know how deep it goes. And so when these SARS guys found all this shit, it could be something. And then the video I watched was that Tesla was working on a conduction with the entire earth to make the earth an electrical field. And what his idea was is to make a pyramid shape, drive down in the earth, and then send us around to everybody. So, and then if you actually look at it, there is pyramids everywhere on the fucking earth, you know?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, who's to say that there wasn't a civilization even a billion years ago and it all got wiped out? You guys have no idea how, like, I mean, we think of dinosaurs as in hundreds of millions of years. After a billion or 2 billion years, you get hit with asteroids, the entire tectonic plates shift. Literally the entire crust can change. So it doesn't mean like, I mean, like if we think of our earth as like a set structure in time, yes, I understand it. But if it's way older than we think and there could be changes in it, who knows?
And the government always seems to want to keep us in the secret. They go out of their way showing us that they're trying to, oh, this UFO, no, it's this. Oh, that little tic tac thing, oh, that. It's like the government doesn't even help us calm down our thinking because they go out of their way. Well, we can't comment on that. It's still under investigation. Oh, yeah, it's still under investigation. And then it has to take a president to unlock all these things like 30 years later. So why is the government hiding so much things that they're fearful that we're gonna learn and be like, I just don't understand that part. I remember good we think there's life outside of this
I
planet.
have some theory.
They,
I have some theory. The existence of aliens disproves a lot of religion, and the government needs religion to keep people in line.
yeah,
But
that's true.
they already said that wouldn't be an issue. Most people nowadays aren't religious. And here's the
Yeah,
wait, I want to get you
Yeah,
guys on a
but
crazy
it's
theory.
still.
Out of the
I'm not
blue,
religious.
you know one of my
I'm still
favorite
celebrating.
one of my favorite movies is Total Recall. You know what
mm,
happened at the end of Total Recall? He found pyramids on Mars,
yeah,
right? And then he pressed a button, and what did the pyramids do? They sent these coils down into Mars
yeah,
that
yeah,
released the oxygen. Could you
yeah.
imagine if, like, oh my God, there's pyramids all over the earth because that's how they actually they made oxygen out on the earth? Like,
I
that
mean, I'm
can
not
be
gonna
it.
by total recall. That's
Well, that's Illuminati shit. So anytime you talk about Illuminati, it's talking about this source that knows more than you, and then they put it in front of you as a distraction. Just prove. They say, "I showed it to you. I told you it. I told you it." That's the
I
whole
don't know.
point. It's because you're so smarter than the person. You're just bragging about it.
I think it's just everywhere, all over the earth, has an obsession with the number three. That's why there's pyramids everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, even Dank agrees. Yep, I watched it the other day. They're terraformers. That is 100%, and nobody talks about it, which is hilarious. It's like I literally, out of the blue, I was watching fucking uh, I was watching it. The original Total Recall. Fuck the new one. The new one sucked.
Yeah, no one wants to watch that shit.
Well, I've always believed that you have to have an open mind to everything. It was like my mom is like old school, uh, God, 1960s, God in Christ, and that's it. There's nothing in between, and and she couldn't even handle the concept of like, what if you die, go to heaven, and earn the right to come back down? Now, I'm not talking about like reincarnation, just that each time you pass, you're able to go back to the heavens and then learn more, educate yourself more, learn from your past mistakes when previous lives. Because how come I've always wondered this? I've watched like even the LDS Church. How come there's so like a certain individual that just seems to be perfect and primed and ready to be the Pope, right? Like I couldn't be the Pope. I'd have no concept of being able to do that, or the LDS Church to be a
Yeah, the Catholic.
prophet of the Lord of the LDS Church. They're so serious, and they got to be a certain level. And I kept thinking about that. And I thought, you know what? Because I'm not ready to be something like that. I could never handle something like that. But if you die, go back to heaven, and then you earn the right to come back to be reborn as a person. I don't I don't do the animals and stuff like that. But come back, and then and how many times that could happen where you're just developing as a person, a soul, until the point that you meet some of these people that, like Elon Musk. I mean, he was born a genius, really, or was he born multiple times as a human being?
No, but understand, Tin. This is a prison planet according to Scientology, right? So that's why the it multiplies. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep multiplying because you're adding more to the prison. That's the whole point. But
yeah.
anyway, yes, Dank, the prisons are transformers, terraformers, 100%. Look into that shit. I literally blew my fucking mind when I first watched Total Recall again after all this shit. And I was like, oh my God, literally, if you watch Total Recall, it literally will blow your fucking mind right now. It literally is the same shit. They're like, oh, there's these crazy things that go down into the earth. It's insanity. It
It also has
literally talks about what's happening right now.
We just need Arnie. I know
number
that
three. Number three
was it
moves,
like
triangles. It's all related, man.
wasn't it like that? It was something weird, like something like that, or
The
was
three
it
moves.
like it was like that? It was weird. I love that movie. We need Arnie. Arnie can only save us.
Yeah, and the new one, they didn't even go to Mars.
Yeah, the new one, they went what through Earth.
Yeah, through the core of the
You
Earth.
want to know why they did that? Because they didn't have the truth.
Democrats were over it. Oh,
No, it ain't that. What happens is
I was.
you got to understand the Illuminati and shit. The people who know more than you, they tease you. That's the whole point of the Illuminati. And I do that to
Well, yeah.
people. I mean, I
They
literally
got to
when
keep
I'm
you down.
when I meet somebody who I like just are really stupid, I will say stupid shit just to see what their reaction is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Keep the people stupid, and you can be over them as much as you want.
Well,
That's the whole
literally,
thing.
I would walk up to somebody and they'd be like, "I'm 6'2" and I'm 5'10," and then I'm like, and he'd be
And you're taller than
and he
them.
would, yeah, I'm taller than them. They're like, "Well, you're 6'3." I'm like,
Exactly. You're like, damn! I didn't realize I was 7 foot tall. Then I should have went into the NBA.
and gee, you getting on here? We lost Matt. You want to jump on?
Come on, G, get on here. Has he ever been on here before?
Of course, he's my buddy. You don't remember G?
Yeah,
The only
I
time he
remember
shows
G.
up.
Yeah, he was on my videos back in the day.
One of the
Oh,
OGs.
back in the day.
Oh, he's been on.
I'm gonna,
My phone died last time.
am
Bad.
I gonna geek out when he shows up? Don't tell
I,
me it's something I'm gonna geek out over. I'll
I
be
doubt
I
it.
pissed
might.
when I start geeking out
Well,
over.
Like
Well,
I've been
well,
watching.
you're about to meet G. Here he comes.
All right, let's see. Let's see if I'm gonna geek out.
Is
Back in
It's
the
Jesus
day, back
Christ.
in the day. What up, fuckers? What are you guys
Well,
smoking?
I didn't know you had access to Jesus Christ here.
I am Jesus to
Our
some.
Lord and
Some of them
Savior.
call me daddy though.
Our
you're,
Lord and Savior.
no, you're God at that
Get
point.
right here.
You're the invisible baby daddy.
Ah,
Right, right. At least that's
let me
that's what they be screaming. Oh God, oh God.
please let me bring my virgin wife in here so you can immaculate conception or
At least we
whether
all know what we're talking about. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing. You know, it's a fucking good old. What the fuck is today? Friday, Saturday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's
he's
Thursday.
kind
It's
of
a good
glitchy.
Thursday.
There's a shoe.
He's
He's kind
like
of
me. I
glitchy.
have to look at my phone and be like, oh, this is the day we're at.
It's like don't move.
Jesus got a lot of boards on the back of his wall.
Yeah, you
I
can
think
tell
he's
There
he's
he goes.
a
running.
skater.
He's running his cell phone.
It's
Yeah.
like as long as I don't move.
Internet's a little. Yeah, if you don't move, you'll do. All
I
right,
didn't
bud.
realize Jesus was this cool. I would have went to church a lot more if I knew Jesus was this cool.
Hey, fucking,
Skateboarding, Jesus.
for the
Let's go,
sins,
Alex.
bro. For the sins.
Well, there you go. I know. Here they hubba. There you go.
I still wish I went live when me and G moved my couch over to his place. That would have
Oh,
That shit
been
was
like a million
that shit was
views.
ridiculous.
wait.
Well, we
That shit,
skateboarded it down there. It was a very heavy couch.
that shit was like three big ass pieces.
And it was heavy wood.
Yeah, and of course we're all men, so it's like, nah, we got to do it in one go. Fuck it, like so
Well, your
we just
Maybe
did
dumbass
one
Sterling.
go.
friend. Who was that dipshit who jumped on? We literally almost drove it into a car. It literally almost was a bad issue.
Oh.
That was fucking. That was Brian. I don't even talk to that cat no more. He's weird.
Damn.
That guy's
Dude, he
weird.
jumped on it. So we had like we had four skateboards. I don't even know how many we had under this fucking thing. And
It
out
was
of the blue,
massive, bro.
he jumped on it, and I was like, no. And we literally, like, if you know Long Beach, like, some of these cars are not cheap.
Yeah, you have no choice but street parking. It's fucked.
Yeah. Well, my dad, I still say to this day, he's passed away, RIP, but he came to Long Beach. He goes, why? Everybody got dense because nobody can park.
Yeah.
They
There's
just go
nowhere to
bang,
park. It's
bang,
fucked.
bang, bang. I literally watched people do this shit. They just would, it's like, up, I hit somebody. All right, back it up. Yep, I hit somebody. It's insanity out in Long Beach.
Dude, the only time I ever parked the Beamer on the street, I got fucking this gnarly ass key.
Yeah, because you parked it without bumping somebody. They probably was pissed at you.
Shit was wild.
Dude, you got like one intense tattoo down your arm. That's how I remember it, because earlier you showed that. That
Dude,
intensely.
I had a dude get shot under my apartment on Florida. Then I had a dude get shot on the roof of Holy Moly. Like, like my place was getting shot up everywhere. People didn't even know where I lived then.
That shit was wild.
I had
Gina,
multiple plans of tattoos on my arm because I had this white spot for whatever reason. That's a tattoo. I have a white spot over here. That's an arm tattoo. But I'm impressed with that whole sleeve. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could sit still. How long did that tattoo take?
2 hours.
That
Yeah, we sat.
entire.
Yeah, we sat there. So she had two 47 mag machines running at the same time, and she was just fucking just ba da 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 da.
Damn, 2 hours. That's impressive.
Are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gonna
This
go?
goddamn.
Are
that,
you gonna do a white tattoo over it?
Gotta finish up
that would
blackout though.
ruin it.
But dude, that's what I would do. I mean, because I see you can go over it with a white, right?
Yeah, you can go over it, and it like just makes it really heavy contrast, so you can do really fucking anything with the black.
Right. It would be like a what is it? A black. You know how you reverse contrast it or whatever it's called.
Yeah, no, I think it
Yeah,
looks
like they're
good.
putting like you can pack color over black and shit. It looks fucking great.
Man, now you make me want to do it.
Oh, I
Or do
got
you
lots
have
of
like?
tattoos on my plan.
Well, you got
Tattoos
tattoos.
are good. Yeah, oh yeah, Nick has tattoos. I've seen his tattoos. Nick goes to the pool and
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen his tattoos. He has good
motherfucker.
tattoos.
Yeah, this arm is all
I
fucking
don't
done
have
too.
Well, your fish is going upstream at least, right?
No,
I
that
only
shit's
have one
downstream.
tattoo right now. That's the only tattoo kind of thing I got. I gotta get it fixed, but it's kind of weak. But I got a lot of tattoos planning. But yeah, I know that
Well, you
that
know the good thing with 10 is guys are so good now they will kill it.
yeah, and I got a lot of
Yeah,
tattoos I'm about to do.
shit's not cheap. I'll tell you that right now.
How much
Oh
is
yeah,
a cover up?
yeah, that full
I
arm
mean, I
cover
don't
up,
pay for shit.
100%.
I mean, I don't pay for nothing, but they ain't cheap.
Well, okay, if you were to pay for that full cover up, how much would it have been? I know you didn't pay for it, but if somebody else would have had to pay for it.
Probably 1,500, 1,500, two
Yeah,
grand.
yeah. Because there's like no, like,
How much would it be
just
if you just
put your arm
finished your
close to the
tattoo?
thing.
this shit out.
Finish it? Probably like another 3 grand.
Because you're
Like
like,
to finish
your arm's
Damn,
like
Mark.
to finish the
fully
blackout,
covered, right?
and then like to finish like this arm, probably like another like 4 or 5 grand.
For the artwork you're thinking about having to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
do color.
I just
You're
I
gonna do.
gave my sister I gave my sister a bunch of my skin when she was starting out to use for free because she has no choice.
Alex, you buy a used Honda for 2,000.
All right, so you gave your
Yeah,
sister
yeah,
a bunch of your, I don't know, something glitched, but you were saying that you gave your sister a bunch of your skin?
yeah, yeah. So she all of her first tattoos are on me.
Oh, so you weren't giving her your actual skin. Sorry, I'm drinking too much.
He
I
was
thought you were like
Fucking
skin grafts. I
peeling it
thought you
off.
were giving her skin grafts.
the canvas. He was the
I
canvas.
I thought you were giving her your
Alright,
skin grafts like she was a
Like,
burnt.
here you go. Let me
Sorry.
take some. Let me take some
fucking
PCP, and there you go.
rip it off. Fucking flaky skin, just fucking skin jerky. Some ass jerky. I
I know
will
that.
fucking. I'm
I
gonna pop
just
by
Well,
for
wanted to
like
let
some like
he
dinner
actually
thing.
did give her skin, right?
did he, but in a
Yeah,
good way,
yeah.
Mister
You just
Dag.
want to
We're not
something, but
talking about the booka booka wow wow stuff.
That's gross.
Your hair looks
Sick
good
mugs.
though.
All right, I gotta go fucking do some dinner shit. You boys have fun.
Oh,
Fucking
come
All right,
on.
G. Thank you for coming on,
You're
bud.
looking all
He said he only
sexy.
had 15 minutes. He said he gave us
He's
15 minutes. That
he's
was 15
free.
minutes, bud. All
He's
right,
like the
peace,
sexiest
peace,
freak.
G.
He's like
late.
Have a good one,
the
bud.
collar right there, the hair. He's the sexiest Jesus I've ever met.
He is. All right, let me.
He teased us. He teased us Now I'm upset because he teased us.
I'm thinking about growing my hair out again.
Well, you're looking good
Yeah.
letting it go, dude. It
Yeah.
falls
You're
out.
not
You know, I
6 feet.
guarantee the longer you get it, it'll be less curly. Yours is like mine, wavy. So once you
Yeah.
let it like get more weight to it, it'll fall out a little more.
You look at my old pictures on Facebook. You'll see it, man. It's
Well, fucking
I'm
look
not,
at fucking 10 too. He looks
it's only
like
like
fucking Zeus in his profile.
about
Oh,
last
that
year.
was before my low TRT, mister. I had hair. I was Zeus before then. Now I'm like, crap. I gotta get
You're Thor
TRT.
Jr. He'll be back. Dude, you're taking TRT now.
Exactly. And so I will
People would always
become.
call me Stoner Jesus.
They called you what?
Stoner Jesus.
I love it. All right, cheers, bud. I'm getting
Well,
where is my I need more kick moderators. Damn.
Alex,
My
you're
kick is
on
getting
here.
fucking
Thumbs up.
fucked up.
How come Alex don't want to show up live here? They can show up live, just audio. Be in the dark, Alex. Come on. Be in the dark, Alex. Like me. Like here. I'm totally in
I'm
the dark.
out of beers, guys, so I'm just sticking with
Oh
dabs. I don't want to get
no.
too crazy. I'm not gonna get too crazy, guys. It's just dabs. Cheers.
Well, I missed your sponsor thing, and I found out you went crazy
Dude,
on
you don't
that.
want to watch it. Please don't watch it.
Suck it,
Don't
10.
watch
Alex
that
just said.
video. I really
Alex said,
I
"Suck
got
it."
way too faded on that video.
Alex just said, "Suck it, 10." Well, Alex, I can't grab your zipper to
Say
do
next
stuff.
time you see him.
Ah, yes, Alex. If we can come up with a proper dinner date and we can have a proper luncheon, maybe if you clean it good, then we can discuss the four sucking stuff you're talking about. Not you,
Are we gonna
Alex.
get Alex and 10 on a video ever? That'll be the funnier part.
Oh, that would be funny. Well, he claims he's 23 years old.
Dude, I seen him.
He's just a young boy.
He's legit.
Really? Oh, you've seen him live?
Well, I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
All right.
All right, Alex, you got to get on here. Let's prove that you're 23 years old. Watch him
It's
be like
happening soon,
70.
bro.
Oh, of course it's happening soon. Watch, he shows up and he's like, well, I was confused. I'm sure I'm 75 years old.
He says I'm 26. Look at me. I'm fucking going on a 45, baby.
You're going on 26. He's going on 75. I don't believe Alex. You're 26. Your wife's always glowing on the cruises. Sorry, Alex. You're an old man. And you're looking at me like, ooh.
We got May the 4th coming up, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
May the 4th be with
And you're
you.
so what's your cruise gonna be, your next cruise? You were talking about
Got my Star Wars
June.
dogs.
Yeah, so my next cruise, it's going to be on the Royal Caribbean Ovation of the Seas. It's the first time going on the Royal Caribbean. We got a balcony. We got the extended balcony. We got a nice ship. I'm actually getting everything. Everything is so much cheaper on it. It's insanity. It's like, yeah, you spend a little bit more at the beginning, but then everything is cheaper. It's like, oh my God. Like people are. I got to do the video because it's like people don't understand. Like, there's a big difference on everything. Like, literally, my excursions are cheaper. My drink package is unlimited, and
Oh, you mean
it's
past 15 drinks?
yeah,
Past 15
I can do
drinks?
whatever I want, and it's $25
Woo!
cheaper. $25 cheaper.
What about internet? Can you go live?
Yep, I'm going to be testing the internet and everything.
Nice. So you're not limited to 15 drinks. So what is it? They just keep giving
But
you drinks
also
till you
it's
die.
also $25 cheaper.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so I
So
could drink as much
$75 a
as I
day.
want. Yeah, 100%.
Damn. That sounds like a cruise. That sounds like a vacation.
Yeah, so I was like, thank God, because I was like, like it was like $79, $85, then it went to like $90 or something like that. And I was like, oh my God. Every single day I felt like I was like chasing it. And my wife
Yeah,
doesn't drink a lot. And so I was like, I'm feeling like I'm
yeah.
drinking for her. And then for this one, I was like, I don't even know if I want to do it. Even my wife says, I don't drink a lot. And then I go, yeah, I agree. I said, even if I go crazy a couple days, the most expensive drinks on the Royal Caribbean are about 14 bucks. So they're even
Ah,
cheaper than the Carnival. And so
well,
I was just
and you
like,
don't want to
I
be.
don't give a shit. And then she goes, oh, well, the drink package is like 64.95.
You're like cha-ching.
And I was like, "Oh, well, that's even better." And then I was like, everything sounded way better, so I think I'm getting the drink package. So.
Of course, you know you got to do what you got to do, but at the same time frame, you obviously don't want to get hung over on any single moment of
Right. Well,
the
that's
day
what
on your
happened the
drink.
last time and every single time I do it on Carnival because it's like $90 a day. So for
Yeah,
$90, I feel like I have to fucking pound a lot. And when my wife's like, her
yeah,
drinks like two drinks, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like really worried. And I
yeah,
don't know what I'm doing, and I just keep drinking, and then the next day I feel like
yeah,
shit, and then I
yeah.
have to keep
But
drinking, and then it's like it just
yeah,
continues. It's like a
well,
fucking
because
snowball
you
effect
feel like if your whole cruise package for the drinking is like $700, you're
per
gonna
person.
try to drink that $700. Yeah, for you. That's what I mean. I
You
remember
want to
you
get the
told me that. I'm like, Jesus Christ! It's $700 for that small pack. You're gonna do what you can. Otherwise, you're
Well,
getting
yeah,
ripped off.
my wife was like, "Well, that's why I didn't drink a lot of this." And then I said, "Well, for
Yeah,
60 bucks, $65, I'll drink a couple drinks. I can have a couple cocktails
yeah.
or milkshakes or coffees, and it's gonna cover it. I don't have to feel like I'm fucking slamming drinks all day."
yeah,
Well,
like
I tell you one thing: your kid will cover the pizza cost every single time. Your kid, from beginning to end, what did he have? Like 60 slices of pizza? Your kid like ate tons of pizza. It was like nobody was gonna beat him out of the pizza. And he was like, I got 60 slices of pizza. So you banked on that much. Your kid knows how to eat pizza.
Yeah, true. What were you saying, Mark?
oh, I forgot.
You were saying something about the drinks, though. It was
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
our drink pack.
It's not just alcoholic drinks. You know, you can get it also includes coffees and sodas and juices and like are there smoothies? Can you get smoothies?
Mark, if you turn your camera, will that make you wide? Because you're like this. Can you like, yes! Why doesn't everybody do that? Look, you're
Because now I
full.
can't see
You're
you.
full. What?
I can't see you now. Hang on.
Aw. You look amazing. Let's look. You're full screen. So if you turn it, you can't see the stuff or
Yeah, it
something?
cuts you off because you're on the bottom, so it
Right.
cuts you off.
Oh, you don't need to see me. Trust me, I'm in the dark. I'm like totally in the dark. The sun's going down and I'm still blocking the sun. Arizona sucks with the sun. So I'm happy
Well,
to see you
anyway,
and
guys,
them.
I'm excited, guys. I thank God you guys come on here. It gives me somebody to talk to. But yeah, I'm
And
excited
it's
about the
fun.
Royal Caribbean. It's going to be sick. We got there's so much new shit on this ship. And then like like all everything's free. So the skydiving's free. The hangover, the innovation is free. The bumper cars is free. The fucking rollerblading's free. You know, that is so cool.
Yeah, the hangover is definitely free.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't do the hangover trip.
It's the navigator of the seas. They hook you up in this thing and swim
Yeah.
you over the ocean. But yeah. I forget what they call it.
You know what? I
It
don't even
does
feel
sound
like
Nobody
like a
needs.
hangover. It does sound like a
Yeah.
hangover.
Exactly. Nobody needs that headache. Wah, wah, wah. Exactly. Thank you, Nick.
You're
I don't
welcome.
have the power.
I got all the pads.
Damn right, you got a
Dude,
professional setup.
I'm gonna bring my fucking MacBook. We're gonna go crazy on this cruise. We're gonna
Yeah, because I
spend.
guarantee.
I told Jen. I said I don't even know if I'll do it again. I'm sure I will. I think I might not even be a carnival person anymore, but I'm gonna have some fun on this one.
But I bet this cruise won't search your luggage, your wife's luggage, or your 14-year-old kid's luggage. Watch your
no, I think
luggage stay in your room and doesn't get violated. There you
Well,
go.
dude,
Everybody.
literally, they said like in the mornings I could click a thing, get a free breakfast. That's what Carnival used to do, right? And like a lot of the shit's free. I'm excited. Cheers, everybody.
The man's getting ready too. Here we go. Double dabs, double
Well,
dub,
I got
double
no
dub, double
beers,
dub.
no nothing. We're just doing a
Well,
dab.
all I got is my drink. At least you got something. I don't have any weed.
Cheers, everybody. This is, what are we dabbing?
You're down the purest of anything that you can find.
Sour grapes.
Oh,
Cheers, everybody.
yeah. Nick's about to take a hit. Next time. Gotta do that music.
I need some music.
Only alcohol will stop people. Ahoo. Ahoo.
Copper around the world.
Salute.
Oh, yeah.
But I gotta clean this shit out. Look at this.
Oh, dude, you can eat that
Nice.
shit. All isolate. That's THC. That's activated compounds. All edible oil.
I might make
100%.
some candy with it.
Yeah.
Nick's about to rape your rig, so watch out.
What I would do is I always dumped out the water. Then you can add some alcohol, shake it up. If you had some like grape ethanol, you can shake it up and actually make it out of it. If I had anything other than that, I'd be worried. Hold on, I gotta hit the bathroom, guys.
That's what I talked about. Nick can just peel back everything and just take everything in. It's crazy. And now I'm in the dark.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like your tray. What's on your tray? I like your tray. What's on your tray? It's like old school tray. You got that. Oh, I've always wanted those where all the weed is just right that left side.
I got it from the dispensary.
Nice. See, I've
Hilarious. They I get it delivered sometimes, and sometimes they'll just throw some random shit in there. And they threw in this.
that's not.
But they're a dispensary, they're probably gonna get a lot of promotional shit. They're not gonna know what to do with, so
Nah. What's the bubble glass? I noticed that one. The glass you just probably put on there.
carb
What's
cap.
that? Oh, okay. I know I don't do dabs, so I'm
Yeah,
always
buddy. Dude,
fascinated
I
by that
fucking.
stuff.
Oh, that felt so good.
That's what she said. Just kidding.
I know. I mean, dude, after you drink a few beers, you gotta piss. All right, everybody,
Yeah,
let's do another dab.
that's a root beer float right there.
Yeah, you love this rig, don't you?
I know. It's like it looks like something I would just dump
Well, I
ice
got
cream
my
and root
rig, and I
beer
got
in.
Mark doing his
Yeah, almost the same thing. Like
White
double root
Russian, right?
beer
White
floats.
Russian, right?
Yeah, it's like double root beer floats.
double chocolate chip chunk.
Can't even get this
Exactly. You
again.
guys are double teaming me. And it's so like chiseled too. Like good glass.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
it
has
gets
beautiful glass.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
chiseled by McDonald's.
McDonald's.
McNuggets.
Yeah, back in the day, McDonald's they covered all the Batman movies.
McDonald's always had the best
Only
shit.
I had the whole
only
set.
Nick has the best cough. I tell you one
Batman,
thing, nobody ever goes up on here live and cannot compete with Nick's cough. It makes me want to clear out my lungs. He has the cough of the kings. Nick, you know it. You got the coughs of the
Well,
kings.
thank you, bud.
No way. You just know how to cough. I wish I could cough like that.
Test.
You know how to clear the lungs.
my wife doesn't cough. I wish I could cough
Why did I
like
lose
that.
everybody?
I don't want to cough.
Test.
Oh, I can't cough. Otherwise, my asthma will take over. And then I'm like 911 in the emergency room. So I just have to take a hit and go like, all right, I'm okay. I think I'm gonna go over here outside.
Testing.
Breathe the fresh air.
Why am I missing my sound?
I hear you, man.
There we go. I can hear you.
I
Sorry.
hear you.
I hit the green button. I shouldn't have did it.
All right. Well, you never got cut out.
I'm working
Sorry
on
for
it.
the
I
whole
know.
time.
It's hard. I got a lot of buttons here. Buttons, so many buttons.
Like Alex, he has so many buttons and
That really helped
shiny.
out.
Alex doesn't like that. Your favorite. Alex, you can jump
What?
on a video too.
Exactly, Alex. Look, the only way you can beat me, Alex, is to jump on here. And I'm using a bad camera that's a $14 uh, uh, camera thing, and I have horrible light. You can't even see me, Alex. Could you see me, Alex? So get on here. You can be in complete, right here. You can be over here. You see that little box in total blackness? Get on here, Alex. Just do audio. Don't be scared. You're fine. I won't attack you. I will work you through the
Have some fun. Have some
process.
fun, buddy.
Come on, Alex. You don't even you just need a mic. All you need is a mic. And be like, hey Tim, I've loved you for so long.
It's
You're
card
such
pulling
a
time.
friend.
Play man preview mode. I hate to do All right, everybody, get your nails hot,
Kentucky
load your bowl,
next
short, churn your
in.
vaporizer.
Alex is just scared that Alex is saying that he's scared because he's thinking I'm sucking another person's. Come on, Alex. Oh, it's only me and you, Alex. I'd never cheat on you, Alex.
Hey,
We've been
Chase, you want
together
to jump
for
on, bud?
yes,
I'm
70 minutes.
literally not going to be on here very much longer, but feel free.
Yeah, he'll leave if nobody else shows up. You want him to stay on? You better get your ugly asses on this
No,
train.
it's all good. I'm just like I said, I only got so much time. Cheers, everybody.
But we can manipulate Nick and have him stay longer if somebody else shows up. We don't got somebody showing up, Nick gonna disappear. He has responsibilities, and we do not like that. So come
Well, I'll
on.
be honest, the wife and the kids in Long Beach, so I'm just like waiting. They're taking a while.
Wife, kids, and Long Beach. That sounds amazing.
Chase says,
I
tell
don't know
people to
what.
donate. Hey, Chase, are we gonna do a 800 challenge? I'll do it again, only if you're in your place and I'm in my place. You guys want to hear? You guys want to hear what happened last time? So Chase vomited all over me.
Well, that's not fair. I would have loved to vomit all over you. That's the ultimate geek out. That is the ultimate geek out, mister. Chase. Look at you, man. Get to vomit all over Nick. That's the
You ready
ultimate
when I am? All right. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it, bud. I'm just fucking. I didn't even try it, to be honest with you. The Andrew Club's so crazy.
Anybody have the balls to show? Oh, I know, Alex. You're scared. You're just a child. I understand it, Alex. You're just a child. You're scared. I'm too intimidated to you. But when you grow up and you're ready to show up on a live link, Alex, then you can embrace the glory of a live stream, Alex. I know it sucks to know that I'm just dominating you, Alex. Come on, Alex. Right there. Over there. Get over there. Come on. Right. Next, Nick will send the link again for you, Alex. Maybe Alex didn't see your link.
You want
I
to
think
send
Alex
it?
sent it. Yeah. Send the link one more time for Alex. I think Alex needs that link. There you go, Alex. There you go, Alex. Come on, Alex. Come on. Throw some cojones.
All right,
Come
Mark.
on.
Let's do a dab. Ugh. Ken is legit psycho, says I.
Yeah, but you go live too then. Go live. Come on. You can't call me out. You can't tell me I'm crazy unless you two
Well,
are
I did.
willing to
I
go
sent the
live.
link to Kick. I gave Kick a link too.
Yeah, but the Ian guy said the same thing. Oh, he's like, and I'm in the dark.
Iron?
Ooh, I'm in the boogeyman. I'm
Iron?
in the dark.
Alex.
Did you pronounce it
Hey,
iron?
Yeah, see, that's what I think is funny, and I've experienced this when I was doing Mr. Tinfoil stuff and everything else. Everybody is all talky, and when you call them out, they're like, "Well, Mr. Tinfoil Man, he's just a crackhead. He's just a method. What you mean me as a young 24-year-old have to actually activate my camera and go live with Nick? Well, then you realize I'm a 58-year-old man that's fat as hell. And, oh, I'm not gonna be the same person you thought I was gonna be. And so I loved it when I was doing my Mr. Tinfoil Man stuff because I called that BS out with every single individual. I called it out every single time because you know what? How do you call out bullshit? You go live, you wait for them to comment, you wait for them to say, "Oh, Mr. Tin, you don't know nobody. Nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. You're an idiot." And that's the Iron guy. And then Alex is like, "Oh, blah blah blah." But guess who doesn't go live? Guess who don't have no damn balls? Guess who doesn't know what they're gonna because they don't show. There's a big black square right over there. And guess who doesn't get in there, huh? Oh, little boys and girls that pretend they're like, wah, wah, wah. I'll call you out, misters. And I'll call you out every single time because it's amazing that it's always Alex and Ian that won't go live. Come on, right now. Call me out. Go live. Call me out, Alex. Call me out. And come on, you're talking your crap, so do it right now. Come on. Let's see it. Come on. Oh, little babies are scared now.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious, Tin. So
You're a
so
weird nigga.
so is
Alice
that
called me a nigga. Oh, am I a nigga? Let me think. Oh, do I look like a nigga? I'm in the dark, but you know I'm white. But see, again, Alex must be a Democrat because they always try to change the shit. They aren't and never will be willing to get old live right now, this very second. Come on, Alex. You claimed, Alex, that you made $350 a day and you're still struggling. Any individual that can make $300 a day, $350 a day, 7 days a week, and yet you don't have the ability to show up, to go live on next thing? Huh? Come on, Alex. You're nothing but a loser. Oh, now I said live, live, live. Well, come on. I'm calling both of you out. Come on, you. Oh, I know, but you just can't know how to do it, huh?
all right, Tin.
Yes, oh, no.
I think you're doing okay.
You made your
Okay.
point now.
Okay. Thank you. I had to do it, but thank you. I love you both.
All right, chill
And
out,
I'm not.
just chill.
No. I'm not. I'm not upset. I just thought it was funny. But as like Mr. Tinfoil Man, you got to get that higher level. I don't know these fools. They're just little children. I'm fine. I love both of you. Well, I mean, I love you, Nick. I don't know this guy.
It's all good, bud. Like, let's
I
relax.
like this guy
I
though.
how you doing though, dude? How's life treating you? How do you like spring? Let's move off
Oh,
this
me?
topic. Yeah.
Spring,
How do I like
like
spring? As I'm in the dark. I like everything that's going on with my life now that I'm on TRT. I feel more confident, more excited, and I'll call out anybody that all of a sudden goes, "Oh, Dan is just a crackhead. Oh, Dan is not." It's like, you know what?
Well, you
Call
got to
me out for
understand,
my
my
fair.
buddy G, who was just on, he was always a crackhead. So I mean, you got to
Oh,
understand
the
when
Jesus.
you're on a popular channel, sometimes it happens.
Oh, next apocalypse channel. Yeah,
Well, I'm not saying I'm a
I
popular
understand.
channel. I'm just saying it happens.
Yeah, well, you're popular to me. You're popular to them. But Alex is going to say whatever's going to say because he doesn't have the balls to actually go live. And I think it's funny because there's times when I was, just watching your videos and Alex
Right.
chops on other commenters, and he's like, "Well, I'm going to tell you be careful, whatever." And I'm like, "No, I could time you out," which I never do. But it's just like, I'm
Well,
tired of the.
I do love your videos, and I do love you coming on, bud.
Well, I love being on here with you, but it's like I hate the fake bravado. You know what I mean? It's like an
Right.
act brings a lot of fake bravado, and it's just like, you know what? I'm here for you, and I go live for you because you crack me up. You you do the great cruises. You do the
Well, I
great
appreciate that,
and
bud.
stuff like that. I'm not like
I mean, I
Josh.
try to do the
I mean,
best
I
I
love
can,
to get
but it's also like you got to understand, I got to appreciate everybody, right? And so I appreciate you for
exactly.
you, and I
Yeah.
appreciate them for them. And if I'm like all one sided, I think I would never be anything. Like in general, I try to always try to be kind of
Oh,
open, I
I would
guess.
be I would be horrified if you went one sided on my side. Oh no, this is mainly just Alex.
Yeah, oh,
Remember,
all good, all good.
I lost Taylor HC. We became best friends after we blocked each other. Remember that? Now it's hard for me to even see anything that he says
All
and
right.
anything that I said. I'm like, I want Taylor AC back, you know. But Alex, he just has his issues. Everybody else, I don't really give a shit about. Remember, Alex was the first one I wanted to play like I was attracted to, way back in the day. But if Alex is gonna give me shit while I'm live, I'll give Alex shit because he can't go live, even though he has all this money, so he could go live, which means he's a 13-year-old little boy that can't go live. And I can just do it in the dark. And Alex is like, oh, thank you, Ron. I'm like, oh, poor Alex. Woo! And that's how I do it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing bong, sir. That is a really cool.
Holy
Oh,
shit, I got faded.
sorry. I'm faded. Oh, that's right, because you're actually doing beer with your dabs now, huh? I forgot you're actually doing. Or are you still doing? Oh, he's going. He's. Oh, open that door. Oh my God. Where lives a neck?
Uh-oh.
Where lives a neck? Where lives a neck? See, Alex, you just pissed off the evil, you know, Mister. Oh, here we go. We got him.
Oh yeah, Mark, that looks like a Toro. Ooh.
He's taking a good dab.
Ooh-wee.
Woo! We're getting neck faded.
Yeah, it's some cheap glass I got at the head shop.
Well, it looks good though.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
look
like
good. It reminds me of like a
yeah.
Toro for sure.
My wife got it. I did have a nicer collection, but I had that and a bunch of other shit stolen by the movers. So
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
yeah,
You got a lot of TVs in there. Could you like move it to the camera so we can see all that little what do you call it? The tubes? The
the what?
yeah. Yeah, the gear. Like
Oh,
the
Will's here.
tubes, the air. Oh, do we got somebody new?
No,
The
no, he's a
TV.
pro.
No, I mean no, not sorry. Your rig, your rig. I was trying to figure out the. I forgot what it's called when you inhale your rig. You're a really good rig. Yeah. I bring that.
Oh, that reclaim looks like it's due to
Yeah,
fucking be dead.
yeah. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I might be in the dark, but I'm not
Yeah,
blind.
but honestly, guys, his is a regular rig. You see mine, I clean mine way too much. Yeah, just because I have like 10 rigs or whatever. So I swap mine out quite a bit. But I mean, most people
And
won't do that.
Yeah,
and
hang
your
on. My
rig
son's trying to.
is the
What's that?
Are you just moving that thing around and that's it? That's what you were doing?
No,
Why was you just moving it around on
because I just smoked it. I just hit it.
So why were
Wow,
you
she
being
sounds hot. Get her in the camera. Get her in the camera. She sounds hot. She sounds sexy. Who's that girl? Get her in the camera. She sounds sexy. Get her in the camera.
Well, I think he approves
Hey,
the
hey
girl.
Nick, why don't you go ahead and uh, take him off of here before I get mad?
All good. Hey, Dank.
Mad.
Hey,
What?
Dank. We'll take you off. All good, bud. Yeah, I know. You shouldn't talk like that. All good.
No one says that shit about my kid.
I know. I feel it.
Like, what the fuck?
Wait, what did he say about me?
Don't
Oh,
worry about it. Go upstairs. It's all right.
wait, I want the tea.
You don't want to hear it.
I
Uh,
do.
It's all good.
Oh gosh, you're being dramatic.
I'll talk to you about it later.
Anyway, how you doing, bud? One more dab. Cheers, bud. Thanks. He keeps trying to come on. All right. You
Like,
gotta.
it's really,
What'd you say?
like, like, okay, come on. What is? At first, I was like, come on, Alex and Ian, they're kind of going a little hard on him. Now I kind of understand it.
I feel you.
Saying my kid sounds hot.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, let's
What's going on?
relax. Dab time. Cheers, everybody. Everybody's on your side. You're fine.
I'm sure they are. You know.
It isn't some. I
Why
don't
would
actually talk
anyone
about.
publicly not be on my side?
Right. You're fine, bud.
Like, who would, like, what the? You know, you killed yourself, bud.
uh, yeah. I don't think he understood, but it is what it is. You killed me. Oh, I mean, you didn't get it, Tin. All right. Cheers, everybody. Sorry about that, bud. Cheers, Mark. Again, I'm sorry. I removed him as a moderator, just an FYI. So everybody else has whatever they want to do. Anyway. All right, everybody. Get your nails hot. Load your bowl. Turn on your vaporizers. What did I what did I do? Still silly. All right, everybody. Get your nails hot. Load your bowl. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers. Pour your shots. Get your dabs ready. All right, we'll do a big dab here. We are dabbing the what are we dabbing right now? Actually, we're
You
dabbing
thought
the sour grapes, right?
that would have been better?
What do you say? Yeah, no shit. Anyway, I don't have to worry about the comments are going crazy. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm here with you, bud. Get your nails hot, load your ball shorts and turbans, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots. Yeah, the dude just kept talking. Anyway. Well, dude, you're not even a moderator anymore, Tin. So everybody else has run on you. Just an FYI. Cheers, everybody. I'm sorry, bud. That wasn't cool.
Hey, it's not you.
Oh, man. Dude, that was yeah, exactly. Tin's having issues. It's all good. He might have like autism or
He needs to go to bed.
right. And we all been there. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, dude. Let me get some more water. I want to do a water dab, Marine. So I'm actually out of beer. So let me grab some more water. Hold on. I literally take 2 seconds. I swear to God.
Man, we can hear him. Uh-oh. I'm not sure he sees it. Hey, Nick, you got to answer your phone.
Sorry, pants are falling down.
Hey, Nick, you got to answer your phone. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think your wife's trying to call you.
My wife?
Answer your phone now.
Oh. No, I do see it. All right, hold on. Yeah, the wife and the kids in long. What are you picking up? Well, then, a spicy chicken sandwich. No. Nope. Yep. All right.
Everything good?
Yep. Got a spicy chicken sandwich coming.
Yeah.
I don't like Chick-fil-A. Honestly, it used to be like I loved it, and then I ate it so fucking much I hate it. Like, I don't like it a lot, to be honest. So I literally she loves it, and my kid loves it, and I like, I don't wanna eat a fucking chicken nuggets or chicken strips or fucking a like, literally, anything's better than it.
Yeah. I've been addicted to Korean fried chicken lately. Oh
Yeah,
my god. There's this place just up the street. It's called Bonchon.
right.
Yeah.
I
They
don't
got
like
really good
Korean
steak.
fried chicken, to be honest with you. That's even worse. You like that
It's
shit?
like,
Dude, that shit is over fried, overcooked, too much skin. Dude. Ugh,
I don't know about that.
I don't like that shit. I don't like any Asian chicken. I like American chicken.
What
You
about
know,
teriyaki?
like like I'm here in Long Beach, like near Long Beach. So
What about chicken?
we got Roscoe's. Go to Roscoe's. Roscoe's has some good fried chicken.
Yeah.
Will says lemon pepper chicken at Wingstop.
Yeah.
Tinfoil says the say so
He said
sesame
something.
chicken.
Killian Family
Will
Adventures said Bonchon is the best. Thank you for agreeing.
my wife likes Bonchon. Obviously, she's watching my live stream just to get a hold of me. Bullshit. Honestly, if you go to Panda Express, it's that like what do I get at Panda Express? It's like a spicy meat peppers or something like that. Something like I don't know, something like that. Very good.
Don't even bring up Panda Express, man. I don't even count that. That's
You
fast
don't
food.
well, thank God, because my wife loves that shit. I hate that shit. The
Yeah.
worst thing ever.
Yeah,
Chase.
bulgogi though.
Bulgogi.
Bulgogi.
All right, Chase. Oh, well, we got everybody on here. Jesus Christ. We got my
Some
wife. We
some
got Chase. Jesus fucking
some
Christ.
buldak. You ever had some buldak? Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
It's
I
spicy. It's
love
spicy.
Mongolian barbecue. I go to the mall and they're like,
I might have some buldak.
oh man, 10 really keeps trying to join. Dude,
That's
10. Chill. Yeah, Mongolian beef's always good.
let's do
Oh,
some.
dude, you got the boondock?
If you got some sinus problems, you do some of this.
See, you already had
Do
it.
some of this. We got any sinus issues? You got a stuffy nose. Get some bulldog. Bulldog. Yeah, it's good, man. You just mix it up with some chicken or some
Hey,
egg.
10, you could say sorry all day. It's all good. It's not today, bud. Anyway, just stay on here. Maybe another day, bud. You kind of went crazy. Anyway, yeah, that looked fire, bud.
Yeah, you can get a big pack of those at Costco.
Oh, yeah, bud. All right, dab time. 10, what did I do? You want to explain it or? Jesus. Cheers, bud. We literally said it 5 times, I think. That was his daughter. Even if it was his wife, who cares? That was just so inappropriate.
My minor daughter, my underage high school daughter.
No, there's no joining tent, but Jesus Christ, you don't even get it. Anyway, I'm not about that. I got a kid who's 14, so I'm not about that. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, I know. Exactly. I asked. Why would you have to explain this? Exactly. It makes no sense. It's okay if you didn't get it, 10. You're done, dude. That was like not cool. Anyway, I'm sorry you had to deal with that, bud. Anyway, cheers, bud. We like that ain't shit anybody has to deal with. Like with me and my kid, I'd never fuck with that shit. So. Thank you, IS. IS is on your side over here on Kick. All right, everybody. Cheers. Load your bowls. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your pants. Pour your bowls. My wife. Load your bowls. Turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers. Pour your shots. Get your dabs ready. Here we go, guys. We got some Hydro Marines coming. We also got the new dabs here. Cheers. He talked about his kid. Even if it was his wife, it was just inappropriate. It didn't matter at that point.
What's messed up? Like you can't just be confirming the shit that people talk about you in the fucking comments.
Right. What did I say? You can rewind the videos.
I mean, yeah, it's on YouTube. It's all to see.
I was like, yeah, my shit's all live. It's stuck.
Like,
Don't mess with the kids. Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, it wouldn't even matter if it was his wife. It was so inappropriate. But I mean, to be with his kids, that'd even be
I
worse.
mean, like that's not gonna. It's like you're trying to flash someone and you accidentally flash a kid. It's like, I'm sorry, I was trying to show you my dick. Like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Right. Exactly. 100%. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered who it was with. That was just like for who we're all friends. Like I wouldn't be saying that shit to your wife. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I don't wanna even talk about it.
Man, my cat's fucking pissed.
All good, Will. I'm sorry, Tin, bud. You don't have to watch my shit. It's all good. I don't mind if I lose you as a fan. Everybody, get your nails hot, load your balls, Roy Jones, Roy Blunts, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots. Get your dabs ready, guys. About to do another Hydro Marine. Yeah. It's all good. All right. Cheers, everybody. I feel you, bud. It's all good. It's all good if I lose fans. I can lose those. If I lose those fans, I'll be okay. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, bro. Oh man, I got faded on that one. Holy shit. Ooh. Anyway, so what are you dabbing on again, Mark?
Shit, that was the Moroccan peaches.
Nice. I am dabbing. I opened up. What did I open up? I opened up something new, I think. Oh, I don't have a new. Oh, I'm sorry. I ended up having to take over my cam. Anyway, I just can't even deal with the comments.
It would have been better if you just left. As you just left and gave up
I
as soon
know.
as it happened.
I know.
You're just burying yourself deeper. It's not going to help It's not going to help anything. Anything you say is going to make it worse for you. So just
I
go.
mean, well, you guys, if I got other moderators. You guys all deal with him how you want to deal. He's not a moderator anymore, so. Anyway, everybody, get your nails hot, load your pulse, roll your joints, hormones, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots.
Back to back, huh?
Yeah, buddy, I need it. I'm shocked Tim's still here. To be honest with you, just enough time. One comment kills me. Go figure.
I mean,
I mean, you don't think my live videos how easy I can ruin my entire life with one comment? Give me a fucking break, dude. Am I wrong? Like literally, it's tough to be a
yeah.
live
I say
YouTuber. I promise you, because you
one.
really gotta. Like, if you're not an action, that's why everybody says I'm a legit dude. It's because I don't. I'm on here so much, I can fuck up at any minute, right? Anyways,
I don't know. Maybe he blocked you. Like,
Whatever. All good.
can I block someone on YouTube and not be able to see him if you're a moderator?
Dude, I don't know where he is. It's all good. Anyway, cheers, bud. Like literally, it's very hard being live all the time. Like literally, it'd be so hard for me to go live all the time if I was just an asshole, a racist or whatever. You know what I mean? It would be so hard. You know what I mean? I am who I am, and that's why everybody sees it. Like, once
Even
you
then,
talk too much on a, what were you gonna say?
the people that go live that are like huge, that stay big, are the ones that they usually just they don't do anything too political. They don't do anything too racist. They don't have. They just do things that they think will get them views.
Right.
You know, they just do what they think is going to entertain people. That's what they're just trying to do, is entertain people.
Yeah, and when
And
people like Kick want you
so all
4
shit
hours
like
a
that.
day, every single day, they're gonna see the real you. And
Yeah,
like, I mean, it
well,
is what it is.
you say some off the wall shit like that, then you just yeah, it's one comment, but it's just one bullet and one gun. You're gonna take yourself out with just one comment.
Nick, can you ban him? Well, you guys are the moderators. I guarantee you guys can ban him.
Ian can't see him.
I'm not gonna ban anybody. I've never banned anybody in my life. But if I give moderators all the props. Cheers, everybody. I promise you guys, I've never banned anybody. I had people give me like 500 thumbs down. I wouldn't ban them. So I got to start now. Sorry. But I will give people certain power, and certain people won't get the power. Ken lost the power. He is not a moderator.
Oh, Ian you can't see him. He is invisible.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, you probably blocked him or something. But yeah.
I'll just remove him. All right, he's done. All right, we're all done with Ken. I'll simplify it for everybody. Sorry, Tin. You got it. You lost it. Well, I don't think you will anymore. He's done. I am the god. I am. If you ever watch what is it? What was that show where they put the mask on? What was that movie?
Mask?
No. It was that VR movie. Remember with Shia LaBeouf, not Shia LaBeouf. Second
Ready Player One?
Ready Player One, right? They're gonna have a Ready Player Two coming out too.
Yeah. I like that movie.
I loved it. If you ever read the audiobook's awesome too. Anyway, we
No,
won't have to deal with him anymore. He's gone.
I don't have the attention span for a book. Like I can read graphic novels, but I don't have the attention span to read a book.
Well, I can't wait for the sequel. Yeah, I know that'll be sick. But yeah, the sequel is going to be so sick. I'm excited about it. If you read everything about the books, the sequel is going to be even better. I mean, man, they really they did so good on it. I love the sequel of the book, to be honest with you. Honestly, they should have did the sequel of the um what was that movie? Charlie and Chocolate Factory. The sequel was the glass elevator. And so in the glass elevator on the sequel, The Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, they had a glass elevator. Remember at the end of it where it broke through the roof?
Yeah.
Well, they ended up going up to the moon, and there was a space station that was huge, built like a hotel, right? And they get on the space station, and then there's these aliens that come around them and attack them and like try to kill them. And I was like,
Okay.
man, that would be such a better sequel. But instead, they just keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again.
Honestly, that Johnny Depp one sucked. It really. I
Right.
like Johnny Depp as an actor, but that one sucked. And that was like the beginning of the end. Like that was the beginning of his bad movies.
Yeah. He did well, he loves Tim Burton, right? Because he did Edward Scissorhands.
Like Tim Burton really, made him who he was, and he's in a lot of other Tim Burton movies.
Well, and I think name a bad Tim Burton movie.
The latest Beetlejuice movie.
Really? You don't like that? That wasn't too bad.
Shadows,
Well, I think a
starring
lot
John
of
Depp.
Tim Burton in general is that, you can recognize a Tim Burton movie, has the music, it has the effects.
Like I don't know, it's just I think Tim Burton's lost his touch.
Right. Well, yeah, his
I like.
music is always it too, right?
Yeah, well, it's Danny Elfman that does his music.
Always Danny Elfman. And him and his wife always worked on it too, right?
Danny Elfman, he's like one of the best, like
Right.
up there with the top movie conductors or composers.
Hi, everybody.
Well,
I was trying to say hi.
you coming in? Here, hold on. Well, I can't hear you until you're talking to the
I
mic.
said hi, everybody.
Well,
Are you ready?
there's
Are
some
you ready for
drama.
the Royal Caribbean cruise?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be much better than Carnival.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a lot of good videos for the Royal Caribbean cruise.
Yeah.
But anyway, what were you saying again?
Danny Elfman, yeah, he does.
Oh yeah,
He's
Danny Elfman. Yeah, 100%. He did everything. I mean, I think that's where the Batman movies fell short.
yeah.
I mean, as soon as did Danny Elfman do the third and the fourth one?
I know he did the first two. He might have
Right,
done
obviously.
the third one.
But
I
man,
just
but I mean, the third and I honestly, even looking back, I like the third and the fourth Batman. But I don't like the definitely gonna be a blast in the Royal Caribbean. Yeah, I'm excited. Jenna, don't call her Jenna. She won't like it.
he should
But yeah, should I
take
look
care
it
of
up?
him.
I could actually do it real quick. Who did the music for the third and fourth Batman? Elliot Gold thing? Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't Tim Burton.
It's okay. So
District
I was
from the
thinking
Danny
someone
Elfman
else, but
icon from the earlier Batman friends. He is brought in as a yeah, so it wasn't him. So it's somebody else. Interesting. Well, gonna pour up.
Dude, oh my god, you want to know what I found? Holy shit.
It's all good. Well, gonna pour up some
Good.
vodka. Well,
Take out of
fucking
this.
Mark's doing the White Russians, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, dude, that is a classic.
Right?
Dude, I love that. Was that a McDonald's give out?
It's a tiger, you know, it's a tiger.
Dude, that one
You
that
get
I
it
love. I
at
think I had that. Hold
Walmart
on.
for
I
50
think I
bucks.
had that one. Dude, those are so sick.
Right?
Oh
Found
yeah,
it at
dude.
a thrift shop.
Dude, that's so sick. Goodbye.
Right? It was like it's $2.
You know what I had? I had the Double Dragon one. Remember that one?
I had a Power Rangers one. No, the Power Rangers was like a different one. They had like a 3-pack of games. And I
Yeah,
had
dank. I had the Double Dragon. Yeah, dank. Exactly. I had the Double
Dragon
Dragon one.
Park.
I don't know if it was 1 or 2. I had the Double Dragon for sure. Maybe that was an Ohio game. All of us in Ohio got Double Dragon 2.
But no, I got I had the Jurassic Park one.
Okay, I remember that one too, I think, actually, now that you said that.
But yeah, I love collecting like retro shit, you know, like old school shit that I wish I had back in the day, or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, the Jurassic Park one, yeah, I remember that one, actually. You're like, "Pim, pim,
Yeah, I
pim,
was
pim."
laughing, escaping the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That was a good one. That was a good game. All right, everybody, let's get this now hot. Loaded bowl, Troy Jones, Robin, turn on your vaporizers. Pour your beers, pour your shots. Dank had the Double Dragon too. I love that. I was like, if nobody didn't have the Double Dragon, maybe it was the Double Dragon too, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think
No,
about
yeah,
it.
the Double Dragon one. I think it was red, right?
Well, was it red? I thought it was
Red
white with
one.
man, mine might have been white if I recall. But maybe it had a red screen. I don't know. I don't know which Double Dragon. You know,
Was it
it's
blue?
been so fucking long ago.
Yeah.
Let's see what Dank says. Cheers. I think mine was white. Cheers. Trending A probably banned me 50 times. Grant's like, he will be back. He will be back. Trending A bans everybody. I think he banned me 10 times. Now we're best friends.
Still a little hot. I don't have a temp gun like Nick does. I have my
Yeah, you got to get your temp gun, dude. This gun is my oldest gun. I had this at my very first lab I ever worked at. And I used it so much, and I was at the lab so much that I ended up keeping the thing in my pocket. So I ended up having this thing in my pocket, and I ended up like coming home with it like every night because I think I was working like 12, 14-hour days. So I just had a temp gun in my pocket. And then out of the blue, the lab shut down. I was like, well, I still got your temp gun. They ended up with my shoes. I had everything there. I had a lab coat, all the whole 9 yards. They fucking
I was
fucked them.
I did the Death Star cherry pie.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get more paper.
Fire.
Gotta get more paper planes. They're good.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get my close up going. Hold on. Yeah. Is it gonna kick? Nope, maybe I have to turn it off. Sorry. I got too much shit going. Anyway, yeah, that is fire, dude. Paper planes is always fire.
This is tasty, man. That was a tasty one too.
Dude,
Like you
I
can taste
fucking
it.
missed the shatter. And like when Catalyst took over OC3, they fucking suck. So I never see paper planes anymore.
Well, we got it up here.
I know.
Let's see.
Trendy Nick. Still funny.
ProTurpManufacturing.com.
Yeah, the manufacturing company is the key. Because
Yeah, this is
that's who like distributes it usually. Right, right.
Uh,
Here, I'll make you full screen. Do it again. Pull it back a little. Your face is in cam. Get your face out of the cam. It tries to target your face. No, your face. Yeah, put the thing in front of your face. There we go. Maybe that'll work.
all right, look. All right, come on. Never mind. Don't worry about it. It says ProTurpManufacturing.com.
I know. I get it. All right. So, oh, good. So, we got that. Yeah, so this is what I'm dabbing right now. This is that sour grapes.
RS11. Oh, damn it.
Out of the blue, my phone, man. That was
Yeah, shit,
that was the most insane shit I've ever seen happen. They don't call me glitch for nothing, man. That shit actually glitched. It was crazy. The White Russians, yeah. We're gonna call Mark the White Russian. That's gonna be his new nickname. I'm gonna have to fucking change it on his title. Hold on.
Oh, I do have Russian heritage. I do have Russian lineage.
Wait. Hold on.
I'm part Russian, so I guess it makes sense. Like a long way back.
Wait a minute. Is that not? Am I? How do we spell Russian? R-U.
How do we spell Russian?
R-U-S-S-I-A-N. I know, I got it. I know. Gonna be cool. Wait, nope, I did not spell that. Now watch this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bam. And I still didn't spell it right.
What is it? I don't see anything. Yeah.
Why is his name not right? There we go. Wait. Yeah. I think I'd figured this out. There we go. The white. Or did I not spell
Oh, you
that
gotta
right?
refresh it.
I totally didn't
No,
spell
I
that
can't
right.
hear
That
you.
does not look like a Russian. How do I spell that? I definitely
I
did
can't
not.
hear you.
You can't hear me? Hmm. Nope, that's on your side. Testing, testing. You can hear me? That has to be on your side, right? Everybody else hears me, right? I see everything looks good on my side. The hot title, but can you hear me, Will? Will's my my producer. Can you hear me still, Will? The White Russian. All right, Dank hears me. So it's got to be on Mark's side. Thank you, guys. Oh, I know. I saw it all. She took your entire outfit. White Russian. Oh, he called me. That makes. What up? Nope, can't hear you. What is happening? Will's like, I can hear you. Well, we can't hear Mark, unfortunately. Technical difficulties. It is in preview mode. I don't know why it'll be in preview mode, to be honest with you. I think my videos are dangerous. All right, let's see if we get Mark in again. We'll try Mark. What up? Why can't we hear Mark? And then 10 is joined. Let's see if we can hear 10. What the fuck? I want to hear 10. Yo. 10? Yep, can't hear anybody. I think I'm in a preview mode. Why am I in preview? That is bullshit. Well, I can't hear anybody, but you guys can hear me. I can't add anybody evidently to the stream. This is horseshit. The White Russian. Interesting. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I can't even talk to anybody. It's bullshit. All right, guys. Well, I know you can hear me. You can't hear them. Anyway, stay high, stay faded, guys. Peace out.